didn't go down with one swing. Whoa. Your AC actually mattered? Amazing.
It always does. I am the tank, after all.
Say that to my crit.
I am the only tank, aren't I?
Don't worry, buddy. In the event that Deska meets a horrid end, I will play something that can stand in the front.
Alright, well.
So we can back and forth.
It looks like...
But I'm never dying, so.
Let's see. We left off around 7:30 a.m. I think the group had just long rested, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So...
Level 8.
Huh?
I did not know that.
No, you're still level 6, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we did level up.
We sure could be level 7 though.
Feeling like a 7.
Yeah, I kind of feel like, I don't know, internally I'm like a level 7 already.
Like, the amount of moles divided by the anguish, feeling like a 7.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, Arnis, you would be up for scribe today. Are you okay with that?
I will scribe again if you choose, yes.
Did you scribe last week?
I was, and Nathaniel helped.
Why does it say...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because Lazarus was out last week. Alright.
No, I scrapped the week before.
Alright. Is my thing all thrown off for some reason?
It's starting to feel like a level 7 day.
So wait, you scribed last time, Arnis?
I did, yes.
Huh.
He
Okay,
created the
I must
the
have
helped me.
recorded this wrong then. So if Arnis was previous scribe, and Lazarus, you said you went the week before that?
I believe so, yeah.
Alright, so then...
Here, let me check journal.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I was the week before.
Alright, so then I'm just a week off then. Ariran, it would be your turn to scribe. Are you good with that?
Okay. Yep.
Alright, so Ariran scribe this week, and Deska, you're on deck for next week.
Let's go.
Let's go, exactly. So, yeah, why don't we do a quick recap, Arnis, as to the last game, and then we'll pick it up.
So, let's go back and read the journal.
Let's read this thesis real quick.
Yeah. So basically, last week, we ended up getting attacked by some fiends that were pretty nasty. Not Deska's most beautiful moment, but she fixed that.
Oh, she died? Yeah.
No.
No. Bad hair day. And,
Yeah.
defeated the fiends, then we defeated some like orc demons as well. Once we defeated those orc demons, we met this mage, and she looked kind of hot, but we're not sure if she had blonde hair or white hair. So that's kind of up to debate. Talking with her, she knew a way to sneak into with the cultists fortress. So we decided to follow her. She brought us into like this secret like tunnel cave thing, and we decided to take a rest here at this. Before we snuck in, we're going to try to assassinate or kill, or if anybody has a gentle, disposition, sneak in and injure the cult leaders and the army. We asked them to hold back a little bit until they hear from us. So I think that sums us up.
One point I want to make, just Ariran, and I don't know if Laz was a part of us yet, but she's a sorceress, so from what we gathered. She wanted to go to there's somewhere inside that has it has something to do with like the void energy that was it Silas messed with that one time. Yeah, so that's what she's...
No, it was Durga, right?
No, it was Silas, definitely. That he absorbed it into his being or whatever, and it like doubled his sorcery points. So
It was Silas.
Yeah.
So
apparently that's somewhere in here, and she like her, from what we gathered, that's her goal. She wants to get to wherever that void energy is.
All right. My lighting is acting weird. One moment. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Alright, I think I fixed it. Alright, so you were outside that cave, and you just had to move a few rocks to enter it. Were you ready to do that? Or did the group want to do something else?
Last we left, we were taking a rest before we did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
we
you
finished
finished the rest.
Okay, cool. So that's out the way. Okay.
Yeah, so you're all
Let me
all
just double check.
you should be all healed up and feeling good. Half your hit dice restored, etc.
Yeah. Let me check the spells, but I'm pretty sure we're ready.
I think we're ready to go.
All right. So I guess how are you getting these rocks out of the way? I'm guessing you're just taking some time to move them.
At elbow
We're,
legends say.
we're in a place with rocks?
Well, there's a passage that you're supposed to go into, but it looks like some rocks.
I mean, we are usually in the caves. Even if
Yeah,
we do miss
but-
a week.
Yeah, generally lots of
Right, but-
rocks around you.
We're locked up in a place with rocks? That's what I meant.
Well,
So-
we have
Well,
two pickaxes and stuff.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah, you teleported into this cave. In one direction, there were a bunch of spiders kind of guarding the entryway. In the other direction, there was a tunnel, but it had been partially caved in, if you remember.
Yeah. So basically, we're in a cave. There's
Oh,
rocks
what's in
here that leads to where the cult area is, and then if you go the other way, it's like a drop off because normally you have
Yes.
to climb up here. But that mage lady teleported us here because I don't know because
Because she seemed like she wanted you to take care, or she wanted to help you take care of the cultists, because they
Yeah.
were making things difficult for her. So she offered
Yeah,
to
she
help.
liked us.
Well,
no, Deska.
maybe.
Projecting. I
She
think
liked us,
Deska
guys.
was sad that he didn't get a chance to talk to her, or she didn't get a chance to talk to the mage, the hot mage.
No, I did. I talked to her about what
Uh-huh.
I wanted to.
Blonde
Ow.
question mark mage.
Yeah.
I don't understand why that's in question, though.
Well, because I said she had white hair, but in the notes they said she was a blonde, a hot blonde. So there's a question.
Interesting.
I blame
It's,
the lighting
okay.
in the cave.
Yeah, maybe it's just hard to see. So yeah, how would you move these rocks aside? You're just gonna use your pickaxes. It looks like you could probably just move them with your hands too, but it would take a little bit of time either way.
If you only
Well,
had
last was
someone
we'll
who has high strength.
Yeah,
Yeah.
last us will start grabbing the rocks, I guess, and trying to move them.
That's
Aside.
cool. Don't strain yourself, lads. I got this. And she'll help him move the rocks.
All right, so you take some time moving the rocks aside, and probably in about half an hour or so, there is a passage that you could crawl into if you want. It's about 3 or 4 feet.
Nathaniel spends the entire time reciting his poetry.
Fair
Oh my
enough.
god! I throw a rock
Oh,
at you.
God.
Quietly, I hope.
All right, you throw a rock at him. You said.
No, I will actually throw a rock at him.
I mean, you can always do a Walker song while you're walking.
I mean, he's got a beat going on to it. He's a beat poet, but it's not good, but it has a beat.
He's proven he has some good
He's
talent.
he's
so she won't-
providing the ambiance music for the dig.
He's also not
for the
working.
scouts who are
Jam.
looking for us.
It's like someone should tell him we're in a place we shouldn't be discovered.
Dum, 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 dum.
Hi ho. Alright, so you get this stuff moved aside, and I assume you enter this passage. So give me a survival check as you start navigating these caves, which seem a little bit more complex.
Give me one quick second. My screen just froze up on me. Trying
Yeah, that's
to-
all you.
No, it's me and Arnis. Arnis is my backup survival 80 person.
Yeah.
You two
Yes.
sorta. All right. And Arnis, are you going to help him?
I will.
All right. So go ahead and give me a survival check. Oh, Arnis is on
That's
it,
a
apparently.
stealth.
Oh, it's stealth. So yeah, that would actually you have to do
Stealth?
survival.
Oh, damn it.
He's being very quiet as he.
All
well,
right.
apparently either or. 23 was meant to be
Quiet and deadly.
quiet and very good at tracking. So yeah, you navigate through the caves, and as you are doing so, does anyone have a passive perception of 16 or higher?
Yeah.
Fitzgerald.
The serial
Fit-
killer has them.
The serial
All right.
killer.
So, with a 16 or higher, as you're moving through these caves, you might start to notice the shadows look a little odd now. They almost look. Well, are you using any light source? Does someone have a light source out?
I would have a
Well,
light.
if you're not traveling with it, we have disadvantage or something.
Yeah, I assume. Well, yeah, I'd assume someone would have it.
Usually, when we travel, I would light Lazarus up.
Okay. Well, you would
Shiny
notice
armor.
the shadows, which generally flicker a little bit and move at the edges of your vision, seem to be getting a lot more solid, and it's almost as if they're now retreating as the light hits them, rather than, acting like normal shadows. So something here is causing a thicker darkness.
How do you explain that?
Does that darkness impair our dark vision?
No, you can still see through the darkness.
I'm gonna
I-
cast Divine Sense.
All right. Let's see.
Within 60 feet of me. Any Fey, Undead, Fiend, Celestial. No, Celestial, Fiend, Undead.
And then you're surrounded. 12 on each side.
All right. That just detects the creatures. Okay.
Yep.
No, you don't sense any creatures within 60 feet of you. Any of those types.
If I can do it while we're traveling, I would like to begin ritual casting detect magic. But if we have to stop, I probably wouldn't do it.
I think you can cast it while you're moving. If I remember correctly, you can do rituals on the move. So you start doing detect magic. You're doing your detection spell. But yeah, whatever the shadowiness is, isn't giving off any strange signatures. It actually, anyone who wants can give me an intelligence check. You might remember something.
My strong point.
Intelligence. Yes. Brain. I went to school.
Alright. So, Oririn, it reminds you of the shadows you saw near that temple entryway where your shadowy man was freaking out.
Oh, good thing he's not here, right?
Good.
And you said it doesn't have a signature of like any type of spellcasting or anything?
So if you were to finish your ritual, you do sense there is magic coming from it. And actually, sorry, I need to AFK for 1 sec. I'll be right back.
While he AFKs, all the loot drops. Everybody give each other loot. That's how it works.
I gotta see. It's probably just necromancy, but I just want to make sure.
So what happened last sessions? You played our characters?
I played Lazarus.
Only
I don't think anybody-
Laz.
Yeah.
We needed somebody to be a midship.
We literally started a demon fight. And it's like, all right, both our plates are gone. Well, guess we die.
That went fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we obliterated. Not a single casualty, except for my skin.
Well, my nose. I couldn't make a 7-3 to save my life from the stench.
Look at you.
Oh, yeah,
taking
I
damage. Not
27
failing
points of
instantly.
damage. Yeah.
All right,
27 points of
Aaron.
damage.
I don't know. Well, actually, your con is insane. You'd have been fine. I was like, we had to
I
make
only
a
have
saving throw
53
every time.
health. I don't have that much.
I guess.
You have
I was
more
like-
than me. What the fuck?
How much con? Well, you're about. No, wait. Don't you have +3 con?
2.
Oh.
What kind of paladin are you?
Charisma paladin, buddy.
But you're. How much health do you have?
Why do you think I can do so much damage?
Yeah, I think it's 52.
Yeah, I have to. You also have higher EC than me, I believe. Because you took the fucking Cloak of Protection.
He
But I
purchased
need
that
protecting.
legally.
You didn't purchase that, and we also. I mean, it was an unfair trade to say.
First of all, you
okay.
agreed to
We
it.
have
Second
2
of all,
plate
when you
mails,
get
and I can't use any of them.
well, I'm paying half of your repairs, so that's
Yeah.
the deal.
Wait, our paladin,
Yeah.
our tank is 52. What's your AC?
19. I
Oh,
went
that's-
defense.
Yeah. It's like I'm only 5 hit points behind you.
I went defense too.
I mean, the thing is that I'm going for AC defense rather than HP.
No,
I don't know if that's good or not.
Like that's insane. That's really high.
Yeah, combine with your aura, you're fine, bro.
Yeah, that's
They
fine.
can't touch.
When I get played, I'll probably be higher as well.
Yeah. Okay. No, that like I
Um,
said, that makes total sense. I was like 52. That's really low.
Most
for-
paladins I make have +2 con because I want more charisma.
Yes,
Pick me out
the
of the-
paladins.
Yeah, I have 18 charisma.
Yeah, I'm +5 con as a
18,
bard
look
because I
at
took
you.
resilience because I wanted to make sure I can maintain concentration since I have so
All
many
right.
control spells.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
It looks like Arnis, we need to switch you to your character portrait for the chat thing. But, yeah. So, what does the group want to do about the darkness? Or do you want to just keep going?
What do we want to do about the dark?
I mean, we've
Try and
had a
catch it,
system.
Try and catch it? Deska tries
Yeah,
to
yeah.
catch it.
How would you try to catch it?
In a vial. Duh. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Put it in a box.
Are you just going to rush up into the darkness and try to grab it?
No, I'm gonna stealth onto the darkness. But no, I don't know how I would go about that. Deska wouldn't either. So.
I imagine this is like an arcane thing, correct? For us to capture
Yes.
the darkness?
Well, you're not sure it could be captured. It looks like just thicker, more piercing darkness. Actually, though, Arcana might tell you something if you have it trained.
Can I merge it into my cloak?
Look at the bard.
Roll on anything. 'cause
Nope.
Jack of all
Looking?
trades.
Next time we're gonna try and catch smoke.
If
Staring?
you ever want me to roll, just let me know because Jack of all trades.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Nathaniel doesn't have any info on this.
I'm not trained, so
Yeah.
it's yucky.
I think it's just a
Yeah, I'm
missed
not trained.
opportunity.
All right. So you would continue then, and actually, as you're walking, you only go a little bit further when you would reach what looks like very old-looking stone doors with a symbol on them. That looks like they are worked into the cave. So the rest of the cave around them looks like normal cave, but the stone doors look very finely crafted.
Any writing or symbols on them that we might recognize?
So, you could make a religion check.
Do the symbols are they the same symbols that we saw on that statue outside the temple that we discovered campaign past or a couple episodes past?
So you think back, give me a intelligence check. Like, what did that look like?
Oh,
that's- Oh my
apparently you do remember. Yes, they look very similar. And you think this was the similar symbol that you saw there as well?
Deska would be looking for, with her detect magic still being up, for any magical things from the door, and also for physical traps.
All right.
And I'll assist with that. And I would vocalize. I would say, like, these look very familiar to the symbols we found on that statue. I think Heronius was the name of the god.
I don't remember.
I'm looking at my campaign notes. I remember this.
The name sounds familiar.
But I know that all I remember is that we never went into the temple, and because it really messed with Durgar. But that was, so yeah. So I'm gonna assist him as he moves forward to do that. I'm gonna assist Deska with whatever he's doing.
I'm just purely observing for now.
The symbol itself is a fist with a lightning bolt. It's going through it, by the way, like a fist holding a lightning bolt.
Is there any arcane magics emanating from the door of any kind?
Oh yeah, so yes, you detect there is a magical signature on the door.
What school would that entail? I'm scared of this door.
You said a fist with thunder, or a fist with lightning?
Yeah, with lightning bolt, like holding a lightning bolt, basically clenched in a fist. It is evocation.
I am staying 35 feet away from the door.
Alright.
I hate you. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's the magic side. Deska will also be checking for physical traps of any sort.
Deska, open it.
Alright, so looking at the door, it doesn't
Step
look like
closer.
there's any obvious triggering mechanisms. Like, you don't see any pressure plates or little wires or anything. It looks like a closed door, maybe sealed, maybe not. Do you want to try to pull it open?
Hold on there. Hold on.
It would I can get rid of that magic. It's really quite simple.
You can?
Yeah.
Wow. Go ahead and give it a shot. I step 35 feet back next to Ariran.
I step 40 feet back and cast it.
60 feet blast.
So
everyone's
you channel your energies, creating anti-magics, and then hurl them at the door. There is a bit of a spark as the magics hit the door, and you would no longer sense an aura on it.
Let's go. I'm like, hey, I think you did it. I don't see it anymore.
I did it. It's me.
Yeah, the boom boom magic is gone.
I did it.
I told you, I helped.
Can we get it
Alright.
logged in the book that he helped today?
Yes, put it down. Write it down. Nathaniel helped.
From now on, we're just gonna have a check mark that says Nathaniel, and it'll have a box, and it said, "Did he help?" It'll just be yes or no.
It just dispelled the magic. It didn't open the door, right?
No, the
No,
door
it
is
didn't
still
open the
closed.
door,
Okay. All right. I'll look at Laz. Are you? Oh, go ahead.
I'll open it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
real
look,
quick,
you
before
and me.
everybody starts opening damn doors, what looking around the door itself, does it look like it's been opened at all recently? Are there any scuff marks on the floor? Is there any available? Does it look like it goes inward or outward? Relative
Any
to
burn
us?
marks from explosions?
Exactly. Anything saying that this door is something that's been used
Any
recently?
void magic in here?
Give me a perception check as you examine the door. So 19 or 25. It looks like this door has been sealed for quite some time. You don't think anyone has used this in a long time.
You're seeing all of their hesitancy. Well, geez, you guys really are scaredy cats, aren't you? And I cast Mage Hand and open the door.
From 40 yards away, you cast Mage Hand?
Mm,
I say
scaredy
that?
cat.
I go back to
As I'm
50
back
I go to
here.
50.
Your mage hand fails as there's not enough force to open the door.
Get out
I'll
of here.
open the door.
I'll take.
All right.
As he opens the door, I'll take my crowbar and jam the door open.
So
Ow.
you yank on the massive stone doors that are definitely resisting being opened. Give me a athletics check. So it takes you a little bit, but you finally do manage to pull the doors open, and it reveals a stairwell, a stone stairwell going down.
Can I cast light on an arrow and shoot down the stairwell?
The darkness still seems thick in this area, and you still sense the magical aura on the darkness.
There's some stank darkness down there, guys.
Do we have any light sources right now?
Yes.
Do we have a
Lazarus.
light? Yeah.
I have light.
Lazarus is a shining.
And the light
Yeah.
sources are penetrating the darkness, so at least you you don't think it's that kind of magical darkness.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's what I was going for. Okay.
Gotcha. Anything else I can throw away?
Is it affecting those of us that have dark vision? Is it affecting that at all?
No, other than the fact that it's kind of like a fight,
Advanced
almost
darkness?
almost like it's fighting against the light. Otherwise, it just seems like normal darkness.
Okay.
Okay.
Never mind. Huh.
When we, well, I mean, we only have one that turned to the group, and I say, well, there's only one way to go. I would say, and to you, DM Raven, now that we're inside, I imagine because there's probably is it just straight stairs down, or is it like a landing or something that we can walk into and look around?
Right beyond the door, there are stairs going down, almost like it's some kind of basement entryway, like
I put a hand on
like a storm door or whatever those are called.
Fitz's shoulder, and then I hold my other hand out, and I'm like, "Who do you guys think needs the extra sight out of you guys? Who needs it?"
Does that, and I turn to Deska and say, does that expend one of your spheres, or do you get to do that for free?
Oh, this is for free the first time. It's always free for the first hit.
Go ahead. Who, I sense, and it lasts an hour, correct, if I remember?
Correct.
I would say, out of all of us, we have Lazarus, who always is a light source, and then Nathaniel's the only other person that can't see in the dark, correct?
Yep, I think.
Arnis
Well, I
has his
can't.
goggles.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. I almost want to say that maybe we should let Nathaniel have it, just because since he's already displayed he's adept at dispelling magic, and if this is what this kind of place relies on to keep people out, it would be nice to have him on the lookout for these kind of things, since the rest of us can naturally see in darkness anyways.
You got a point. All right, come here, Nathaniel.
Hey,
And then I would, as Nathaniel comes forward, or however the happens, I would say, we're gonna rely on you just because we don't know how long this place has been here or what's in here. And so what I would suggest is that myself and Arnis will keep to the front, but if you could be close behind us just to warn us about any other magical traps or anything like that that you might be able to dispatch with, and then we can see what happens.
I can go all the way in front because nobody can see me too.
No one can
Flick
see
both
you.
of them in the forehead and give them eyes of night.
Oh, do you have any NPCs with you? I forgot.
We sent them back, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, to warn the army. Yeah.
That's what-
All right. Yeah.
There's
let's-
always a confusion whether or not the spider's with us or not, because it comes up whenever we find stuff. So
I do have
we
the
to-
giant wolf spider down as being with you, but did you leave that behind with the army, or do you have it with you?
What do you think, party? Did we leave it?
Your, I guess your pack mule type thing, right?
Yeah.
What
I'm
would
personally not attached, so I don't care if it's with us or not.
would Mob have teleported Wolf Mule?
That's
I
what,
mean,
that's what I was thinking.
it would have been up to you, like if you would have had it huddle with you, because you could have sent it back with that NPC. I mean, basically, if it's here, it's in danger of dying in battle, and if it's not here, it's not. But you don't have access to any of the stuff that it's carrying.
The spider can climb
than
up walls, right?
Yeah.
Okay. never
Let's
mind.
say, for argument's sake, just like out of character, if this is like a stealth mission where we're going into basically assassinate, it wouldn't make sense that we have a pack mule with us. So
Okay. So we'll say it's.
But again, this was before I came in after you guys acquired it, so it's up to you guys. Like, I'll leave it as a group consensus whether or not you would prefer to have it with us or not.
Well, we got Fitz as the leader, so I guess Fitz can make the executive call.
All right, he is not with us. We let
All right, so
Yuri take him back with the army.
I'll
to
switch
keep
him
safe.
over to NPCs then. No,
Also, the spider's name is Blanchy now. I've decided this as well.
another executive decision. All right, Blanchy, I'll record it.
I take my sight back.
Leo to Nathaniel, not me. That's fine.
All right, so yeah, you headed down.
We're headed down. When the doors open, we saw the stairwell. Are there any other big, let's say as we're going down the stairs, any massive like runes, any kind of artistry on the walls that would depict, like anything that would give us a hint about what's going on here, besides the fact that it's, fisting lightning?
So the immediate insides are carved out to look like almost like some kind of church. It has the design of like marble and very nice, nicely carved archway tunnel going down the stairs. No markings on the immediate entryway. Though
I'm just constantly scanning with detect magic and looking for actual traps.
Yeah. Though as you get down the stairs, you do see at the bottom, and hang on a sec, I'll bring the party into the map here.
Whoa.
What's a big old square of black? That's all I see. Oh, dang.
I was gonna say, can you put some vision on me there, Lou, when you get
This
to
is home. We haven't been dropped yet. Okay.
So you guys can arrange to liking as well, of course. But yeah, let me give some vision to some people. So you got the 300, right, Nathaniel?
I believe that's what he gave me.
Yeah,
Okay.
he has 300.
There you go. And yeah, pull out any light sources you have. So at the bottom of the stairs on both the north and south side of the hall, you would see the symbol of Heronius displayed very obviously, a large fist holding a lightning bolt. And going down the hallway in front of you, there are several doors as well as some large skull-like statues. Does anyone have a passive perception of 18 or higher?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
I do.
Okay. So you would notice that as you get down the stairs, the darkness is even more resistant to the light. And actually, well, everyone might notice it a little bit easier now, but you would notice that there's a difference. Like, it's more powerful. So you all might notice that as the light is hitting the shadows, like it's almost like they're slowly revealing the area rather than just lighting up. It's very odd looking.
Like a heavy fog.
Yeah. Who has the light source?
Lazarus is the
Okay.
light source.
Gotcha. So yeah, a hallway opens up in front of you, and actually, as the light hits the area, you hear footsteps coming from this way, as if something is moving away from the group.
Away.
Mm-hmm.
I turn to Nathaniel and say, "What's your non-elf IC?"
A room. Duh.
Duly noted. So looking here on the sides, this looks like it's a corner, and that looks like it's a door.
They both look like doors. So this and this both look like doors.
Looking at Deska, pointing out both of the doors, I would say I would just like raise an eyebrow and like motion towards them.
Chill Sam Thieves can't what?
Magic?
Do I see magic on the doors?
So the doors look like they are solid wooden doors. There is magic coming from them, but it's hard to tell if it's coming from the shadows in the area or the doors themselves. You would guess that if this temple is ancient, that these doors might be magical to be preserved as old as they are.
This is an ancient keep. I'm sensing magic from like basically everything in here. Can't give you a vivid, descriptive,
As I get closer to the doors, are any markings on them, any indicators of like language or?
So, looking closer at the door, there's a looks like there's a symbol of a book carved into them, and a weird-looking scratch mark going across the book, as if someone gouged it with a knife.
I think we open this one.
That's the top door that has that, or is it the bottom one that has that?
That's the top one.
I turn to Nathaniel. Which one do you want to open?
Let's open this one.
Before we open anything, I'm going to go walk down the hall to make sure we don't go into a room and get ambushed from behind.
Yeah, I would say we did just hear footsteps running away, which is what I asked you earlier about Nathaniel's, what you could see. But if you didn't catch what he was, we should just be aware that we're not alone down here. And
I mean, thus far, I'm not really seeing anything.
So, Arnis, as you step there, you would see the eyes of this skull start to glow a bit. Like a strange reddish light coming from those eyes.
Do I sense any magic coming from that light, from that statue?
As you move back, the eyes go out. And yes, you do sense that statue is magical.
So I'm gonna approach it from the side. And is Nathaniel really standing right where his token is, Nathaniel?
Yeah, I assume.
Walk over here and look. Are the eyes of this turning red?
So when you step in front of it, Nathaniel, they do indeed turn red again.
Your ability to observe the obvious is quite outstanding.
Stand there for a minute, will you?
Do I recognize it as a magic of some kind, or again, I don't have detect magic. I just.
Give me Arcana.
Oh yeah, it does tell me the school, doesn't it? I always forget that.
So it could be any number of things. Generally, I mean, glowing eyes, it's a really weird effect to be in a Temple of Heronius. You wonder if this skeleton, or this large skull, was actually part of the original temple, as it seems kind of off for the style of the rest of this place. But, I mean, glowing eyes can be any number of things. It could be someone scrying you. It could be just some kind of, like, illusory effect to unnerve someone who's passing by. It could be a trap that's getting ready to trigger.
Well, looking at the aesthetics of this building, I can categorically say that these skulls were not a part of the original construction, because you can see how the hallway is formed in this way that forms a interesting... And he just goes on for a while.
All right.
As
While
he
he's doing
goes
that-
on- go ahead, Ernest, you first.
Yeah, are there any scratch marks on the ground, like next to it? Does it look like it's been moved at all? Are there any fingerprints on it?
So you can make a perception check, though there's not much light here, since Lazarus has the light down the hallway, so it's harder to see. But go ahead and make a perception check if you want. It's just a disadvantage.
Can I assist him? Because what I was going to do was, while Nathaniel's exposing about it, I was going to look at where Nathaniel's standing and look to see if there's any like pressure plate or anything physical creating that effect, or if it's indeed just the fact that he's standing there and going by it.
So it would be a disadvantage, Arnis, to roll a second one. And you can do it as well, Fitz.
Okay.
Alright. So, as I said, it's kind of hard to see in the dark. You're not sure if there's anything, either of you, if there's anything weird going on here.
Okay.
I still think we should open that first door. I can see pretty far down this hallway, and I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I investigate this door for physical traps?
Yeah, sure. What's your, or give me a perception check.
No problemo. Oh my god, I went blind. Where is it? Oh.
So yeah, the door, other than the book and the gouge through it, this door looks fairly standard. You don't see anything that would indicate a trap.
Okay.
And these are wooden doors, right? Not the huge.
Yeah, large 10-foot like double doors basically. Looks like
Double doors.
looks like they push inward.
Turning to Nathaniel, I would say, since these are wooden doors, do you think you'd have better luck with your mage hand, so we don't have to open it ourselves?
You can always try.
No, turn to Lazarus and Deskin or and say, just let's see if we can open it with his mage hand, and if not, then we'll risk ourselves.
All right. So you cast Mage Hand to push the door open. Is that right?
Was standing within 30 feet.
So as you do that, you suddenly hear what sounds like someone screaming, "Ah!" and the door pushes inward.
And the scream comes from inside, or from
Yeah, as if it's coming from inside the room. Inside the room, and as the door opens, the scream subsides. There is a stone chair that looks like it has very old bloodstains on it. There are shackles on the arms of the chair, as if someone could be shackled into it, and two statues to what look like. Well, it looks like there's some kind of knights holding vigil over the area.
Someone else want to go in, and we can all take a look.
All right. Before anyone
walk in.
steps in, no. I look. Well, is there any prominent magic? Because I step in with him.
No, there's not. There's just. I mean,
Cool.
there's auras in the area, but nothing that looks different.
Cool. All right.
Stone
Asking-
statues, are they humans?
Looking close, they do look like human warriors, possibly paladins or something of the ilk, as they do have holy symbols on them. Look like
I'll
defenders.
sit on the throne.
Asking or Ririn, I would ask this from Arinir and Nathaniel, but I would say that scream, would
Alright.
that
Hang
be-
on a second. As Lazarus sits on the kind of old bloody chair, you feel definitely a bit strange, and give me a charisma save.
Son of a bitch. I love him.
14.
Does that count towards your +2 in this situation? I don't know if it does or not.
Yeah.
It should. Does that include the +2, or is it 16?
Oh, his,
Do
his
you mean
plus is
from,
11, so I
Aura
think it does.
protection?
Yeah, for your aura protection.
Yeah, it's counting it.
All right, let me check something real quick. Okay, so yeah, you feel really strange for a moment as a, and you would all see this translucent face kind of pops through the back of the chair and whispers through into your ear, "You don't belong in this place," and you feel almost as if something tries to grab hold of you. Do you want to stand from the chair or continue sitting in it?
You know, I gotta continue sitting.
Give me another charisma save at disadvantage.
Just son of a bitch.
Oh, all right. So you feel whatever it is continuing to try to possess you, as your mind just barely fights it off. Do you want to continue sitting or get out of the chair?
You really gotta ask. I'm sitting, baby.
No, okay, so what do we see? What kind of reactions are we seeing?
Yeah,
on
what
this?
are we
You just
seeing?
see you guys don't see anything. It just looks like he has like a bit of a headache. Give me one more charisma save at disadvantage. Oh, all right.
Since I'm standing here, could I? Oh, never mind. I was gonna ask if I
So-
give him guidance or something. but-
You continue to fight off whatever this strange thing is, as you kind of clench your eyes, like almost as if like you have a really bad headache. And once again, you hear the voice whisper, "You are strong. Maybe you will survive this place." And you hear a click come from the chair. And then
Okay.
you just feel normal,
That's it.
as if it gave up whatever it was that was trying to possess you.
Okay.
Lass, don't go just sitting in. We're in a tainted place.
And
Don't
you,
just sit down anywhere.
You all hear the click come from the chair.
I'm still berating
Well,
us.
As
it
he
was a
sits there,
throne surrounded by statues of paladins. They're my people. Of course I'm gonna sit. Are you
that's
kidding
not
me?
a throne.
Yes, but
that's
this place
a
is
torture chair.
tainted.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
You would guess that this chair was probably used for nefarious purposes, and it might not originally have been meant as a torture chair, but someone turned it into that.
I need to mourn my fallen comrades, and I start praying to Ra for their souls.
I'm gonna go check the back of the room. When I do, I'm just gonna
I'm gonna
tap
keep
Lazarus
dinking
with
on
my
the-
spear point. Like that could have been a chair of proctology, my friend. We got to keep going.
I just keep dinking on his chest while he's freaking praying. Like, don't just sit in random places.
Let's sit in random
click?
death chairs. So, Arnis, give me a perception check if you're looking at the chair. All right.
You have a +2 to that.
To perception?
Is it say?
Oh,
check-
it's a save. Never
yeah,
mind.
I was gonna say that was just saving throws.
Yeah. Never mind. Never mind.
So you're looking around at the chair, and your passive is 17, so I'll use that. You notice that there is a little, like an area that is open slightly on the back of the chair,
When you say open slightly,
like a little panel opened, a panel on the back of the chair.
It's the click we heard, I think.
Yeah, it might be that click you heard.
all right. So I'm gonna use the tip of my spear and open it a little further.
All right, give me a D10 roll.
10 right here. Boom. Oh, what I say? Oh,
Damn.
it's
Clairvoyant.
like magic.
It was predicted. So inside the panel, as you open it up, there is a strange-looking, almost like a jagged dagger that has symbols on it. That, if you don't have religion, you're not sure what they mean.
You like me to take a look at that thing?
I was about to say, if he's holding it out, do I get any? Well, do I detect any magic from it with detect magic?
Yes, it does have an aura on it. Well, did you pick?
Oh, am I
well,
holding it?
actually, you wouldn't see it yet, Deska. So
Yeah,
you,
until he takes it out. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you don't see it.
Yeah, I drag it out with my spear point, and I would say, magic curious people, you might want to look at this.
So you just like poking at it till it falls out and like falls on the floor or something? How would you get out with your spear?
I just I drag it out, and I'll put my spear point on just drag it out, and boink.
All right, so yeah,
Floor.
it clangs to the floor as you drag it out of the panel, and you would all now see this dagger laying on the floor behind Lazarus's chair.
What school of magic does it give off?
It would probably give off. I'm gonna say evocation.
Evocation. Okay. I was like, if
Yeah.
it's necromancy, don't touch it.
As I
don't
said,
care.
it's kind of a jagged dagger with a symbol on it. And actually, I think Nathaniel, you're the only one with religion, right?
Jack of all trades.
Yeah. So you can make a roll if you want.
Do the symbol.
Mm,
There we go.
We're on fire today. Oh,
We are.
So you think it is a symbol to the Null god Yinogu.
Ah, well, clearly that is a Nogu object. Did you say you detected some magic off of it?
yeah.
If you would like, I could certainly identify it. If you would be so kind as to pick it up and hand it to me.
Yeah. Sure. I'll
Does
pick it
anything
up.
happen when he picks it up?
No, it doesn't seem to do anything when you pick it up.
Well, we know it's
Pick
not
it
a
up.
dagger of death.
Actually casting Identify, and if you'd allow me to it, the entire time I am talking about Nogu.
Yinogu, alright. So that's going to be 10 minutes. Are we all waiting here for 10 minutes?
Up to you guys. I can carry it for a while, and we can do it later. It's up to you guys. I don't mind.
I'm
either way.
okay with that being the option.
I'll wait. I'll be on my chair waiting.
I was about to say, if we wait,
Are there any?
my detect magic is gonna. I would forcefully stop my detect magic and ritual cast it again as he's identifying, so that it'll be refreshed.
Okay.
Yeah, I just finished searching the whole room, make sure there's nothing else odd, nothing but the statues. And if
No.
everybody leaves, I'll stay there with Lazarus. If everybody else leaves.
The statues seem pretty normal as far as you can tell. There's no weirdness coming off of them.
Do I recognize the heraldry?
Sorry, give me 1 sec here.
If you got a ritual cast, do it now, my friends. Actually, I will do a different ritual cast. Wait, is this ritual? It's not. Never mind. I'll keep up my detect magic, like I said. I'm so glad we knew what we were getting into today. And we got long rest.
Give me a d20 roll. Someone.
Okay. There.
If we are, since it looks like we are doing the 10 minutes, I would be where I'm at with Auriran and just keeping an eye out and listening for any more sounds of footsteps while Nathaniel and Duska were doing their spell casting. Lazarus was mourning over there.
All right. So you would complete the 10 minutes. Let me look something up real quick.
Ominous.
So you identify this this item, and let me send you the info.
How'd you get the one next to your thingy?
D&D Beyond, how it sends it.
Oh,
Oh, well, never mind. Just sent it to everyone because the whisper system in Roll20 is stupid. If you send a lot
sent
of
me the name of it, but you
yeah,
didn't
if
send
you
the
send a lot of
text
text, it
symbol.
decides to just like crap out the text. So unfortunately, yeah, that's what it does.
So you gain a +1 bonus to damage and attack rolls made with magic weapon. Use the action to cause a thick black poison to come. Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Yep.
Does anyone want this? I could use it, but I'm more than happy to give it to anyone else.
I think technically it'd probably be best on either Fitz or Arnis.
I'm fine with that.
Well, I was gonna say we Arnis is using the +1 short sword. Duska has the dagger of returning. Nathaniel, you don't have any kind of magical weapon at all, do you?
You guys gave
No,
me
we gave him a +1.
yeah, you
Elven
gave me the
short
+1
sword.
And
I just think probably Arnis because it
I think this does require attunement.
Oh.
So, what I would recommend.
Honestly,
then
I think
is
yeah.
let Nathaniel have it. Nathaniel, if you give me just kind of, I'll take the short sword from you because I can fight with 2 weapons. Instead of once I've thrown my spears, now I'm fighting with 1 sword and then throwing punches. I'll be able to, it'll help with my dance of death.
You
Well,
might
if that's
use it more than me, so you might just take this.
Yeah,
as
I was gonna
purely
say-
+1.
that same logic, you can do that with
Well,
the dagger.
As a monk, if you don't have the dual wielding, you don't want to do that. You kind of want to punch.
For now. Well, yes, when I'm a double. Right now, it's a little bit better to use the short sword.
Wait, yeah,
D4 plus your dex is more than a d6. +1.
Yes. So right now, my unarmed
Sure.
strike says D6 +3, and a +1 short sword is D6 +4. My wisdom is
But
higher
your
than my
bonus action
dexterity.
attack with your second sword is instead of your punches.
Yeah.
And you need to punch and do stunning strike stuff like that.
I would say
Usually you just want one hand or two of them on a staff.
Peru. Okay, either
we don't have
Fitz
to
or
divvy it right now. Like
Yeah.
I would just say
Yeah.
like just pocket it for now.
Yeah.
It seems
not
very
worried about
Deska,
it.
this kind of weapon.
So,
Yeah.
I thought that, but I was like, I don't want to take the weapon.
intelligence or I'll say or wisdom, you can roll one or the other. Might give you some insight here if someone wants to make a check.
Definitely.
Sure.
This is like, I don't know.
Do you just want one check, or can
Anyone who wants, you might have some insight on this thing. So the weapon, when it strikes, if it's coated in poison, which can be done once a day, will cause the target to take 2d10 poison and get poisoned, basically for the minute. So one thing that you would know is well, actually, am I reading this right? Maybe I'm not. I don't think, no, maybe you can't do, because I was thinking every time you struck it does the poison damage, but now the way I'm reading it, it might just be when you strike something, it takes the poison damage and becomes poisoned for 1 minute. So I don't know
But
if
that's
you would.
it. It's once a day use. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
so
it
like
sounds
I was gonna say like multiple attacks, you could be doing a lot more poison damage, but I'm not sure if I'm reading it correctly.
The main reason I would say either Fitz, Fitz is my main. Well, he stands so far away, but if he had it, I don't know. Does that proc sneak attack damage on it?
Well, sneak
Um,
attack is a separate thing, but
yeah.
You're right.
I would turn the desk. I would say I know what I'm good at and what
You
I'm
can
not.
tie it to the returning dagger and then have it like a shuriken. A returning shuriken. With both
Like,
of them.
only reason I would want it because thematically I like poison, but if anyone else wants,
and that's
it,
what I'm thinking about. I would say in character, I would say
I'll be right back.
I know what I'm good at. I'm not one to stand toe to toe as you've seen so far. So having a weapon like that would be lost on me because I know I can get away if I need to. If anything, it sounds like the perfect weapon for you. And even though you already have one, I mean, who knows? Maybe you could even harvest that poison once we use it, and that way you could use it on your dagger returning. That might be interesting.
I would just throw it. I mean, I would never fight with it, so I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm back.
so yeah, I think I did read it wrong initially. So yeah, it's kind of almost like a smite where when you put the poison on it, the poison sits there for a minute until you hit, and then whoever you hit takes the 2d10 and is poisoned for a minute. So it's only once; it's not multiple times.
Yeah.
So if it's
Did you
it's
hear
like a
anything that I said,
smite,
Deska? Because I know you walked away.
I'm sorry, I had to get up.
Oh no, you're good.
If it works as a smite, so if I were to stab with it with my first assassin attack, would it get multiplied?
Yes.
Yeah.
So a crit would make that 4d10, but it does take an action to cause the effect to happen. So you either have to have it ready beforehand, or use your first round to, get it ready.
Honestly, the best use I see for it is assassination or something like that.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll hand the returning one to Fitz.
Oh
Okay.
no, and I'll say what I said before. You walked away, but I'm not concerned with melee weapons. I know how to get away from a fight, and I'm happy with that knowledge.
Well, the dagger returning is a thrown, so that's more of a missile.
It's an option.
You can keep
but I would-
using it, this guy, and keep the other one in case you wanna kill someone really bad.
Yeah. And I would also say maybe when we have some downtime, you can see that if that poison is something that you can store and use
Yeah,
for
I was
later.
also thinking that too, but I was like, probably not.
You never know.
Cool. Cool. All right. Well, now Deska's a little.
Has a pep to her step.
No, not even. She's a little like more so. It's like the opposite. She feels a little like nervous. It's fine. She
Or
will
you
equip
could
said
just give it
weapon.
to Lastros.
Do you want it?
We're done talking about the dagger, and I'm like, Nathaniel, if you please, and I point to this next door
Alright,
that's coming
time
up.
to make a new macro.
Any symbology on this door, this new one?
So this one does not have any markings on it, but you notice that there is a strange green glowing light coming from the edges of the door.
Is it? Would I assume it's magical from detect magic?
Yeah, it's magical.
Of course it is. Once again,
Jessica,
any
come
traps?
check it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could check it out from here. I'll perception check for traps.
Alright, so yeah, the green light does make you nervous. It's hard to say what it does, but you would guess that it's some kind of either sealing effect or trap effect on the door.
Oh, so alright. Oh, Fitz. I think this one might have a trap on it.
Well, what's more convenient, setting it off with no one around, or dispelling it? Then I turn to
What
Nathaniel.
from what I can see, so is it the first question I would have? Would it appear to me to be a basic, like a magic trap or a physical trap?
Well, you're not sure if it's a trap, but you would guess it's a magic
Okay.
trap since it is glowing
Okay.
with a green light. If it is
I
a
can try
trap.
to dispel it again, but I mean, it takes a lot of
No,
resources
no,
every time
no.
I do that.
I would love to set it off. My problem is we don't know what's in here. So if we set that off, something
Well, I would
might.
say we already used Mage Hand once. I mean, and Mage Hand doesn't take a spell slot, correct? A sphere, Nathaniel? So I would say let's just move back and let Nathaniel's magical groping hand do its magic, and hopefully.
Yeah,
we're
my
out of the
problem
blast
is
radius.
if something is aware of the trap going off.
Well, if they weren't aware of us already with that scream that just happened, then I don't think at this point subterfuge will do much.
Maybe it screams all the time. We don't know.
I shrug.
Go ahead, blow it up.
I use I'll use my spear of Mage Hand.
Alright, so as you attempt to push the door open, there is a kind of a flash of green that explodes on the door, and it looks like it's actually some kind of force field. Lazarus, what type of light source do you have? Is that just a light spell?
Yeah.
2040?
I don't know. Whatever.
I think it is
cast on
2040.
me.
Yeah.
That's the default.
Alright, so as you kind of push on this door and there's an explosion of green light, everyone kind of shields their eyes a bit for a moment. Everything goes quiet, and suddenly a creature seemingly comes out of nowhere, and I don't think you've seen this creature before.
Oh no.
I will fight it.
Well, you are surprised,
I
actually.
will
Friendly pixie. That wants
whole-
to give us all a bonus.
Except for
What?
Deska, Kadeska can't be surprised.
Yep, except for Deska, two creatures
Oh.
pop out of the wall, and
My
it
God.
looks like they are grabbing at Arnis. I need initiative rolls.
Oh my
Give me a
God.
second. I
Good
need to move
positioning
away
there,
from the
Arnis.
torch.
Let me click on myself to make sure that Laz, you should have advantage because I did smack you. Boom.
Doesn't
Wow,
matter.
these are some great rolls we got here for initiative.
Jesus, man. Fuck Laz, man. I'm smacking myself.
Why did it say initiative point? Oh, because you guys have. Oh, Lazarus rolled twice. Okay, and he rolled the same roll. That's why. Okay.
Yep.
That's good. Just not
Looks-
like this.
Looks pretty.
Looks pretty smiteable. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Oh.
his face is a mask of.
Honestly, anything demonic is beautiful to my eyes.
And just think,
Because
if
that
you had told me
means
to
my
roll,
smite hurts more.
Just think, if you had told me to maybe use a resource instead of Mage Hand, we
All
would
right,
have to
so
fight these at all.
Fitzgerald, you
Maybe you
are
should use your own brain.
surprised.
Yeah.
Harold, you are surprised The wraith goes. It grasps at Arnis, trying to do a life drain attack. 17 versus, or 19 with the flank. I think that would strike you, right? Arnis? Are you muted? Do we lose
I'm
Arnis?
ignoring you. Yes. Yes, it did.
If I ignore the DM, nothing happens. Alright, so you are struck for 17 necrotic damage.
Oh,
As you feel this creature draining your life force, and I need a con save.
great con save.
Alright, so you resist the permanent HP drain that the creature was trying to do. The second one attacks you from behind. 23, which I believe would hit you.
Yes, it does.
Alright. So you would take another 26 necrotic damage.
That's it. I'm down.
Alright, and give me a con save.
What is?
So Arnis goes, and falls to the ground as this creature drains life force from him. Luckily, you do once again resist the permanent HP drain, and the creatures look down the hallway, starting to move towards the rest of the group. Ariran, you are surprised. Deska, you are not surprised because you can't be. What are you going to do?
Oh, fuck, what do I do?
Throw your dagger. Damn it.
Okay. She will move here. Bonus action, stealth.
Alright, so you move up to the side there, stealthing in the shadows. Yep.
And then release her returning dagger, sharpshooter, and try to hit. Try to hit the one directly in front.
Alright, so you would have advantage because it does not see you.
Okay. Boom.
Unfortunately, well, you have sniper, right? So you ignore cover.
Yeah.
Alright, so 13 is just what you needed, and the dagger would strike.
Okay.
As the creature's form is disrupted, and it takes 18 plus 6, 24 damage. Looking very upset, and now looking towards Deska.
After that, Deska will peace out back to where she started.
Okay.
And then my turn.
Arnis, you need to give me a death save.
Oh, death saves.
As you clench your chest on the floor, hanging on to life.
Arnis.
Alright, oh, good roll. So you have level of exhaustion, and you are prone. You dropped your spears, but you do get a success. So you cling to life. Nathaniel is surprised, and Lazarus is surprised. Top of the round, Fitzgerald, what are you doing?
First thing I'm going to do. Here's a question. When it comes to sneak attack, does somebody being fainted next to them count as having an ally next to them?
No.
Okay.
Because he's not distracting them at this point.
Gotcha. So what I think
Dead
I'm going to
corpse
do...
is distracting?
No.
Oh wait, he's not dead. He's just unconscious. Sorry, I'm jumping
Yeah.
ahead.
Actually, no, I'm not going to move yet.
Oh, and FYI, they came from the south wall here.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can
They appear to
flank
come from
again.
the skull at all? Or
No, it's almost like they came through the wall.
As I'm looking, the door itself, is the green glow still there? Or
Yes.
that required... Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and bonus action Hunter's Mark the one closest to us, the one that's already been hit.
Alright, go ahead and link it.
Wait, no, wrong one. That one? Beautiful.
Yep. Alright, so you cast your spell as you begin to concentrate, and the creature is infused with nature energy. So,
Then I'm going to move back once, and then I'm just gonna pop a normal shot at it.
Alright.
Um,
Oh yeah, 22 would strike as you hit the black shade with an arrow for 13 points of damage.
That's my guy.
And that looks like it wounded it.
and that's my turn.
Alright, Harold.
Harold is gonna stealth.
Alright,
That's it.
Harold
He's already
stealth.
invisible because he's always is.
The Wraith goes. It looks angrily at Fitz, flies down the hallway this way, disappears through the wall,
Oh my god.
comes flying out over here, and
Hi.
swings at Deska, attempting to grab you with a life training attack, 19 versus AC.
That hits.
Alright, so the cold hand grasps at you and you feel your life force drained. You take 15 points of necrotic damage, and I need a con save.
This is all my worst fears. But I'm in range of Lazarus, so that's a good thing.
Yep, +2.
It don't matter.
Nope.
Your maximum HP is reduced by 15.
Okay.
So technically you're still at full.
Ha ha ha.
Everybody clap for the DM.
How is your con save +0?
Because Khan is a dubstep. Leave me alone.
Alright, Fitzgerald,
Oh,
this
wow.
one flies down the hallway towards you and attempts to grasp at you. Crit! Oh, that's not good.
Oh.
Barbary, I use my reaction to cast.
How dare you? Alright, fine. Who are you giving advantage
I will
to?
give advantage, or I will give, yeah, it's an advantage I can give, I believe, to,
More
go
like
ahead and give it,
silvery steal all the DM's fun. Fine.
yeah, let's give it to Orion this time.
Alright, Orion, you are at advantage on your next, I think, check, right? Attack.
Yeah,
or,
no, it's attack. Your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Wow, all of them.
Alright, so he would re-roll and re-roll to a 25, which is not a crit, but it is still a hit.
Yes.
So, you are drained. Curious what that crit would be. Oh god, okay.
Here's what would have killed him.
That was a good use of the spell. Alright, so you take 20 points of necrotic damage, and I need
Go ahead and click that checkbox again. Nathan helped.
Nathan help number 2.
con save, who is not enough, and you are drained 20 points of health. And he says, "Leave this place." That is it for the Wraith or Ririn. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna use my survivalist real quick, and I'm just gonna go boom and boom, and that's my turn, and that's my survivalist
just-
movement.
So you can't
You
take
just-
a corner hard like that. You would have to go
Okay.
through Lazarus' space.
So if
You got
I
rid of my
did-
flank, damn it.
yeah, but you'll be fine. There's another
What's worth
flank
more?
over with Deska. So if I did this, that would be 10.
That'd be 15
Movement?
feet.
Okay, cool. I'll leave it. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so Deska, or sorry, Oririn, it's your turn. What are you doing? Arnis is down.
Oh wow! Apparently I'm healing.
Yo!
Oh my god.
It's happened!
When it's
I'm gonna
anybody but me,
cast-
you heal.
I'm gonna cast Aura of Vitality as my action. So
Okay.
I have a 30-foot aura around me.
Alright, so you begin concentrating as you are surrounded by an aura of magic. Fitz, I need a concentration marking on you. Because you are concentrating
yes.
on Hunter's Mark.
And I'll do another Constitution real quick to see if that's still there or not.
It is. Just
Oh, yeah,
barely.
I can't be healed. Smile.
It's that one, right? The one with
Yeah.
all the. Okay, thank you.
And I am gonna start by using it with my bonus action to heal Lazarus.
Why? No.
Or
Lazarus doesn't take any damage.
I can't get to anyone else.
Yeah, but he hasn't
You
taken
didn't
any
take
Heal
damage?
Deska.
I can't be
Wait, who
healed.
got struck for 24?
He'll fix.
Arnis,
You can't. The only person you could heal right now is Arnis because he's down. The both
Who's
of us are at hit point max.
dying
down,
down the
we're at full
hallway.
health.
Oh, okay.
apparently, Oririn didn't
It
make that
happened.
intelligence check. Like, what am I healing? Crap.
Then I'm using Healing Light as my bonus action. So,
Yo.
Aranis, you're getting a 1d6.
So is that instead of Aura Vitality?
Aura Vitality is my action, and Healing Touch is my just one of them.
Is
Bonus
something letting you cast 2 spells like that?
Healing light
It's
is not a
It's
spell.
a feature.
Oh, your feature. Okay. Link
Yeah,
Healing
my
Light.
Celestial Warlock. Healing Touch, Healing Light. Here you go.
All right. Got it. All right. So you point down the hallway as Arnis is engulfed in a healing light, gaining what is that, 9 points?
No, say 3.
3. Just
Oh.
the second one.
All right. So he gains 3 and is conscious. Yep. Not feeling great, but alive and level of
It's
exhaustion.
so amazing when he actually heals. I get so hyped.
Wait, I'm not moving. I'm doing a timer. I'm too close to the wall. Okay.
Okay. So that's it for Oririn, right?
Arnis, you should come closer.
All right, Deska.
And
Oh, I
that's
will.
it, yeah.
Deska will bonus action Shield of Faith. And then
So you begin concentrating as you bring to being a holy shield around you.
for some reason I can't click on my token. I don't know what's happening. Okay, I can't click on my token, so I'll do that after, but I'm gonna just stab the guy in front of me.
All right, you lunge at him, who is luckily distracted by Nathaniel. So you would be able to sneak attack if you hit.
It's not sharpshooter, so let's stab him.
Oh,
Doesn't
but
matter.
unfortunately, 12 is not enough,
Jesus.
and you would miss. Anything else?
No, I'm. Hold on, I might have to refresh my page because I can't update my token.
Okay,
I see it
Arnis.
updated.
So you are prone and on the ground, but you are conscious and alive. You would have dropped your spears next to you, so they're both in the square with you if you had them.
All right, is it shadowed?
Yeah, you are in the
Shadow where I
darkness
am?
over here. Well, it's like low light because Lazarus, I think, is within 40 feet of you.
Okay, so well, that's good enough then. I'm gonna pick up my spears, step in the shadows, and teleport to here.
All right. So you appear next to Oririn.
Yep.
Anything else?
I think that's it for me, right? I don't think I can do anything else.
All right. So you would have been able to pick up one of your spears, I think, with an item interaction. So you probably would have had to leave the second one. Nathaniel, what are you doing? So you have a spear in your hand right now.
What am I doing? That is an excellent question, DM. Let's just do a simple. Well, I get my reaction back.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do a. One guy. Oh yeah, the one guy's wounded and he's next to him. Yeah, let's definitely do that. Let's do a Dissonant Whispers level 1 on the guy next to me.
All right. So you whisper psychic.
Sorry, before that, I am going to use my bonus action to what's the term? Unsettling words and give him a negative D8.
Okay. So dissonant. You said you were using dissonant whispers on him?
Yep.
All right. So
That is a DC 15 Wisdom save.
yeah, you want to link the description for me?
Sure.
All right. So you chant summoning psychic energies and not the best damage roll. Let's see. He has to make a wisdom save, which he will indeed try to resist. Ooh, rolls very poorly, rolls an 8, and would be affected. So he takes 6 points of psychic damage.
He must run away from me, and I will use my reaction to stab at him.
Actually, you and Deska can both use your reactions to stab as he's leaving your square.
Boy, would I.
And crit.
Oh,
Alright.
nice.
Give me a damage roll.
Nice.
Me too. No, I missed.
Did you have your reaction, Deska?
Yes.
Okay.
And use it on it.
Alright, so Nathaniel would strike for 16. And he kind of just moves here, looking angrily at Nathaniel, ending... well, anything else, Nathaniel?
That's it. Wouldn't he have to... Oh, I guess he couldn't move through the other two, could he?
Technically, I think he can move through people.
Then he would have to move as far away as possible.
Yeah, through walls or whatever.
So
right? Yeah.
if that's the case, actually, he's going to move down south through the wall.
Yeah.
To run away from Nathaniel. You would still get your oppies as he retreats into the wall, but you can no longer see him.
That's fair. Sorry, I shouldn't have rules lawyered. I made it worse for us.
Oh, that's fine. He would have gone that way anyway, because that's where he could move the farthest. Lazarus, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna move down here. Bonus action cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
And then let's attack.
So Mark Silva's concentrating. You lunge at the creature, but it would dodge out of the way.
Again, nothing.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, so you stab twice, but the creature keeps you at bay as it dodges both your swipes. Anything else? Alright. Yeah, just Mark Silva's concentrating on that shield. Fitz.
What I'm gonna do is I'm going to let me just remember what I can do real quick. Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to for my action I'm just going to attack this one right here that's visible. It's the only one we can see.
Okay.
Boom. This gets my sneak attack, but
Alright, so he takes an arrow for 12 points of damage.
I'm gonna. Well, here I'm gonna do boom, boom, and then I'm going to do my bonus action to stealth.
Alright, so you move around the corner to hide. Harold.
Harold is still sneaking.
Alright, Harold remains sneaky. The Wraiths go. Let's see, can he make this? Yeah, I think he can do this. So he comes back out through the wall. And he is going to swing at Deska.
Come on.
Doing a life drain attack. 11 would miss you. So you dodge out of the way as he grabs at you. This one here is going to come up north this way and attack Nathaniel. Attempting to drain your life force. Oh, bad rolls. So they both miss this round as you all dodge out of the way. Oririn.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to heal Aranis.
Alright, so you transfer healing energies to Arnis.
You gain 9 back, and I'm attacking with Eldritch Blast, the one next.
You'll have advantage from when I earlier gave it to you.
Yeah, you have advantage on your first attack. 17 would strike,
Oh my god.
and
Damn
you
it.
blast the creature, sending force damage through it and tearing it asunder.
And that's it.
Okay. Deska.
Deska will turn. Steady aim. And stab this guy.
Alright, you stab at him.
There we
23
go.
would land
Nice.
for 10 points of damage. Still looking pretty healthy, though.
I will.
Did you reduce your max health, Deska? It looks like you're...
I don't know how to do it on the thing. I just have it marked that my max is 22.
So what you can do is change your max to 22 and put in parentheses your full, just so you remember what it is. And
Oh, if I okay, it's in the scroll, the max thing. I just saw it. Okay.
yeah, just so, and you want to keep your normal one in parentheses, kind of like what Fitzgerald did, but in reverse, because you want
Fix it
to,
right now.
because you want to have it so your health bar is reflecting. Yeah, exactly like that. So I guess you can't see Fitzgerald's token, but.
Yeah.
in the max, you would put like parentheses, whatever your max is.
I'll just
next
go
to.
real quick. Boom.
Well, he can't see your
I can't see your health bars
yeah
and stuff like
health
that.
bars aren't revealed.
Oh.
Here, I think I can edit your sheet. I'll show you what it looks like if you don't know what I'm saying. So it would look like this.
Oh, okay. So how'd you? So I just literally put that in.
Yeah.
And oh yeah. Okay, gotcha. Thank
Gotcha.
you.
Yeah, no problem. So Deska, you move there. Were you able to move without taking an oppie?
A bonus action. Oh, wait, no, I
Oh
could.
wait,
Oh
yeah,
I
you
did.
can't move. You did the
Then
sharpshooter thing.
I would not move then.
Alright, I was
didn't
gonna
even
say
think
I
about
want to swipe at you next round. You don't get to move.
it. I'm not moving.
All right, Arnis. It's like you just use the aim thing. I get to hit you now.
I completely brain farted on that.
Has anyone hit this last wraith yet at all?
Yes.
Well, yes.
He was shot by I think Fitzgerald
Yeah.
No, Deska.
or Deska and Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot I hit the guy. I'm out of this fight. I don't know.
Deska's losing it. But yeah, he did
Well, I
take
guess-
some hits.
All right, so we're gonna use Step of the Shadows. I'm gonna come right in behind him. I'm just gonna drop my spear.
All right, so
Clang.
can you step into light because Lazarus has the light spell right there.
Oh, good point. Yeah, because he's all light. No, I cannot. So we're not doing anything I just said. You passed the test, and I'm going.
Pass the DM awareness test.
Yeah, and I'm going to throw my spear at him.
All right, you huck a spear. Go ahead and give me an attack roll. Oh, 11 would not be enough, and the spear would hit Nathaniel in the back, though not enough to do damage. It just kind of hits his armor. Huh.
Well, hold on. Hold on, just for fun.
No,
He's down.
I don't think you beat Nathaniel's AC, so it more just got like stuck in his padding or something.
Ow! You
You're like, what the?
dumb person!
It was flying through, and the shaft tapped him, and it went off. Yeah, I missed.
Yeah.
He's a
so
ghost.
from
I don't
there-
understand.
If you can dodge a spear, you can dodge a dodgeball.
Yeah, he was testing you out, Nathaniel. He's testing everyone today.
Newbie prank. newbie
Anything
prank.
else, Arnis?
So I guess what I'll do is I will use my Way of the Shadows to step back over here, where it's less light.
Oh, I was gonna say
I guess
you could have picked up your
I guess I'm
spear
gonna-
over here, but that's fine. All right, so you poof back there, and Nathaniel, what are you gonna do?
Nathaniel, it worked pretty well last time. Let's get some more oppies. Dissonant Whispers on this guy, but first I'm going to do my D8 of Unsettling Words.
Okay, so you use your power to affect him, and then attempt a Dissonant Whispers. The -8. So he'll make a Wisdom save. Rolls an 18. It goes down to 10, which would fail, and he takes 6 psychic damage.
And runs away, and I swing at him as he runs away.
Well, all 3 of you can swing at him.
I
But you
swing.
and Deska first. So go ahead and use your reactions if you want.
Yeah, let me just
11 misses probably.
Yeah, 12 would not be, or 11 is not enough.
Let me show you my true power.
18 would strike, though, as you stab him, shanking him as he moves away. For 14.
No sneak.
Yeah, there'd be
Miss
sneak attack.
Yep.
I already hit him for sneak attack.
That was in that turn. You can. This is a new turn.
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's,
Oh.
it's once per turn, not once per round. So
Oh.
you can sneak attack on Oppies.
You guys stay close to him. I can do this all day.
Oh, wow.
So he
I thought it was
takes
once per round.
16 and is looking wounded as he rushes down the hallway. Lazarus, you.
Wait, I'm attacking the wall.
Well, yeah, now you could attack him because he would still be in your threatened area. 22
Yeah,
would
that's-
strike as he moves away from you. So you would deal. How are you smiting him?
Yeah. I'm guessing he's a fiend.
He's an undead.
Oh, that's
So
still
that would
another D8.
still be another D8, yes.
Hit him. Hit
So
him hard.
29. He is engulfed in radiant energy as your sword strikes him, and he fades to nothingness. And the
These
group
guys
is
are really not very intelligent. I can just say things in their head all the time, and they just run away from me. Very dumb creatures.
I'm gonna use
Yeah.
the rest of my healing on Aranis.
all right. So yeah, you have what is it? 9 rounds of healing left,
8.
or 8 rounds? No, you'd have 9 rounds, or yeah, I guess you'd have 8.
The first one I didn't cast it. The second one I used it already, and now it's the third one.
Okay, so you have 8 uses of it. So let's resolve that before we continue.
16d6.
So Oririn slowly throws healing out. Oh, he used it all on him. Okay. So you are back to full, Arnis, I assume. I guess technically everyone else was drained, so you couldn't heal them anyway.
Yeah, there was no one to heal.
So Arnis, you feel much better, gaining 56 health. Which would just put you at max. Alright, what does the group want to do? The hallway is quiet.
They just leave behind, like, dust or essence, right?
Yes, their connection to the ethereal has been severed, and there is some magical essence left behind from it.
Deska will not attempt to do anything with it. Yucky.
Well, we've learned what the green glow means.
Yeah, you
Is this
think
the
it's you think it's well, you'd guess it's some kind of shielding keeping the door closed.
And it's still there, right? You said.
Yeah.
Yes, like it flashed for a moment when you tried to open the door, but then it subsided, going back to just like a little like tinge next to the door itself.
So being the person standing there and they suddenly appeared, did they appear from like the side with the skull on it? Or did
Yes,
they appear from
they came out of the wall here.
like straight at me? Okay.
Yeah.
Would I have noticed if did the eyes flash or anything when that happened?
I don't think so. They weren't lit up because you weren't standing next to the eyes.
Okay. Alright.
Well,
This
you
is the
did see how
question.
great the angel was. The reason you're still standing, it is.
Turning to
Yeah.
Nathaniel and Deska, I would say, do you know if that green glow summoned those creatures, or if they were just coming this way anyways, and it's just by chance we messed with the door and they showed up? Because
Deska has
most likely they
1,000.
came from the wall, not from the green glow itself. So I'm not
My
sure.
intuition would tell me that I believe that they that they may have seen the flash. And I don't know, Luke, correct me if I'm wrong there, but it seemed like they may have seen the flash because they came through the wall. That maybe they can see through walls in some capacity.
It's hard to say, but it did seem like they came out after you tried to open that door. Either that or they were just waiting for a good time to ambush you.
Or
I could
it
try
could
to
be...
dispel the door, but it is this quite powerful sphere that it would take for me, and I'd only have one of those left.
Yeah. The question I have in the back of my mind, because I'm not very literate when it comes to magic, is whether or not I point towards the skull, 2 people stepped in front of that and 2 wraiths showed up. again from this side from that is. So there's so many factors here that I can't tell if by tripping that thing we're summoning wraiths to where we are as some kind of an alarm, or if it was the door, or if it was by chance. All I know is that I'm hesitant to go in front of that skull again because we still don't know what it does.
I'm pretty sure it was the door. It had nothing to do with the skull.
Is the door open now or closed?
No, it's you think it's sealed. That's why that green light flashed. There might be some kind of force field in front of it.
If it's sealed against us, there's a chance that it was sealed against the cultists who, as far as I can understand, have taken hold of this temple, which would explain the torture chair and the dagger you found and these new iterations to the temple pointing at the skull. I'm curious as whether or not, if it's been sealed long enough, what kind of magic might be in there that could maybe aid us against the fight, or whether or not it is just a waste of time. Like, there's probably something in there, but whether or not it pertains to the cultists is the question. And so, at this point, I would say I'm curious, but I also won't make you spend your spheres for my curiosity.
To you guys, if you want to, I can. I just won't be quite as powerful as I am right now. And I'm very powerful.
Are you
but
powerful though?
I vote open the door. I hate mysteries.
No,
Yeah,
well, it's
I
not.
wanna
No, don't
open
open.
the
No,
door.
no, don't.
Open the door. Open the door. Open the door.
I'm saying open it. I'm not saying I'm opening the door.
Oh, I thought that's what you said. It's
No,
like I open it.
no.
Oh, okay.
That's because she's curious, not reckless.
I turn to Nathaniel and say, I think it might be worth it. And
Yada
At
yada
this
yada,
point.
blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Spear, thunk. Dispel magic.
Alright, so you cast spell magic, and actually that's gonna require a casting roll.
Okay.
Mm.
One of these. Is that spell attack or what do you do?
No, it would just be a check using your, I think it's charisma as your casting modifier.
It is.
The nice thing is you have Jack of all trades, which technically says any check you can get a half proficiency, which would include, I believe, things like this check.
Sweet.
Dispel magic,
Oh,
counterspell, etc.
Sweet. So I will. So my proficiency's a +3, so I would get an extra 1.
Plus
on
1,
this.
yeah. Plus 1 plus your charisma modifier.
Well, that's pretty bad. So it's
Oof.
9 total.
So, no, you would use the dispel, but the spell resists, and you fail to dispel.
Wait, can I? I can't silvery barbs that. I don't think so.
I don't know if you can silvery barbs your own rolls.
You magically distract the triggering creature. Yeah, so I can't distract myself. That would make no sense.
Yeah, probably. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, unfortunately it fails, guys. I could try one more, but that would tap all my level 3s.
I turn to Deska and say, can you help him with this?
Deska has 1,000-yard stare. No. I don't think I can do anything. Unless I have to pick the door, but that's not possible. It's magical. I can't help with this.
Well, I think for now, if we come back this way, we might try again, but we've shot our load, and we need to start moving on, especially if there
Wording.
are more wraiths.
Alright,
Do you just move past the
so
Skull Arnis?
Arnis, as you get there, the lights of this would light up, and now this one's eyes light up, and I need a charisma save. You would all see now that both the eyes of both skulls are lit up as he moves there. So you look into the eyes for a moment, feeling odd, and then there's a flash from both skulls, and neither of them are glowing anymore. But nothing obviously changes.
Would I have any idea what that was with my...
You all noticed it, but it's hard to say what happened.
Yeah, because you still don't know what they do. at all.
But none of the eyes of the skulls are no longer glowing.
Arnis, what did you do?
You might be muted, Arnis.
Ernest, are you there?
I am. I'm sorry. I was walking around the corner to see so we wouldn't get ambushed. And yeah, I don't know. I feel fine, but that doesn't probably bode well for the future.
Since the okay, well,
In the future,
first
you may not want to just run around corners like that. Just suggesting, with my many stories of history of heroes, that I can tell you, those who run around corners just on their own tend to find bad fates. But if you find a bad fate, that's okay, because I'll tell your story. So maybe it's okay.
Who's gonna tell
as
your
Deska
story?
moves, do they light back up?
No, they're no longer lighting up as Deska moves past. It seems they're no longer glowing, whatever that was.
I would like to look, now that they're no longer glowing, I want to look into the sockets, and I want to see if there's a gem there, or if there's anything there that would explain the light source beyond just magic. Or like if there was a component in there that would have made them glow, like aided in the spell or whatever.
Give me an investigation check.
Can I look for any writings or markings on them at the same time?
All right. Yeah, but for one moment, let me do Fitzgerald. So, as you look at the kind of the ocular orbs of the skull, you would feel around, kind of investigating, and it seems like there is a switch on the inside.
A physical switch.
Yes.
Now earlier, okay, with that knowledge, can I make another investigation looking for trips on the floor? Because I know I did it the first time and I failed. Now that I have the switch there and I know it's a physical thing that made this happen, could I look around this area and see if there was like a pressure plate or something that got hit that would lead to these things being activated?
Looking around, no, you don't think there's a pressure plate.
Okay, so then there's switches in there, and it's a switch that I could just switch like a light switch.
Yeah,
as
you
far
could.
As I understand.
You could switch it. Yeah. Do you want to flick it?
Flick the switch. Flick the
Do it.
switch.
I was gonna.
Flip
I'm
the
gonna
switch,
do
I
a
guess.
I'm gonna do a wisdom saving throw on myself because my curiosity is amazing. Let's say I'm gonna roll a wisdom check, and if it's 10 or under,
I mean-
I'm going to flip the switch.
Why are we doing this dance? We all know you're going to flip the switch.
I was about to say, if you tell us there's a switch there, I'm gonna flip that dang switch.
I'm not saying anything, but I also, as everybody just starts walking further and further into the dungeon, I'm gonna be like, there are switches in the walls, physical ones. So I'm not sure how
Really?
a physical switch can be made magical, but I'm curious. And so I think I am going to flip this switch. So before I do that, will you please stop moving further and further into the trap dungeon place?
There's
I
another
support your
skull.
decision to flip the switch.
I put my hand on his back and give him guidance as he flips this switch.
There's
Yeah.
another skull down the hall, guys.
Okay. just don't get too far away, please, Arnis.
I love it. We're gonna flip. There's another skull down here.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna flip this switch.
So you would flip the switch, and there is a clicking noise as something behind the wall behind the skull actually begins to kind of lean inward as if a door is partially opened, like you released a hold or a lever or a latch or something. So it looks like
I
the
look at
southern door
Nathaniel.
can be open, or the southern wall behind the skull can be open now.
I look at Nathaniel and I say, check that one. The one that you're standing next to. I'm saying, look in that one. See if there's another one, just to be safe.
Sure, I like sticking my arm into things randomly like you.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. I'd also be trying
Is
to look
it-
and see if there's any writing on it, but yeah.
Yeah. Is it possible for me to aid him by like letting him know where it is since I found this one?
It's so if you tell him you don't find any switches in that area, and you don't see any writing on the skull either.
Okay.
Well, open the little panel that opened over here. Why are you walking away?
Yeah, bro, you're half finishing the job.
No, I thought you said like the wall south of it. So like I imagine like over here, or do you mean like literally behind the statue?
Behind
like,
the statue, yeah,
Oh.
right behind it. So you want to push the wall open there?
Yes.
Check for physical traps, since so far this has all been physical.
So you're when you were looking around, you didn't see anything, so you
Okay.
think it's okay.
All right. So yeah. So then push. I gently push the door open or the wall open.
Alright, so the wall opens up into what appears to be a small crypt-like area. There are... Yeah, go ahead.
I can't move my token. Oh, there we
Probably
go.
got stuck in the
Yep.
wall.
I was going to say, I push less.
Let him finish describing before we just walk in.
If you, if you move your tokens against the lighting barriers, you could get stuck. So I would be wary
Oh,
of
that's weird.
moving onto squares that are only partial. But inside this little area here, you would see two statues, one of which is smashed, the right one, as if someone broke it. There's another one that's kind of defaced, as it's got a bunch of, like, markings on it, and a grave to the south, a gravestone, that also looks like it's been defaced.
Any chairs?
No, there's no chairs in here.
I knew it.
There's some markings on the gravestone that say, in eternal memory of the heroes that gave their life to defend this place. And there are a bunch of names listed on it. It looks like this gravestone has also been defiled by someone.
Do I detect any magic?
Yeah, you would detect like weak auras on the southern gravestone, as if they put some kind of preservation aura on it.
Okay, well, then I just pray. Other than that, I'm not
You say
doing
it's been defiled, as in is it's open, or just means it has like those same claw marks as the door?
Actually,
It looks like it has been, yeah, just like some scratch marks on it.
yeah, I
Are there
do
any
have that.
the names are the heroes' names? Can I deduce if they're human?
You could probably do a history check.
Arnis, I think you're moving through the walls right now.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna do ceremony, but there's nothing on ceremony that would help.
So, some of these names might look familiar to you. You don't know much about Heronius, but you might recognize some of them as being famous generals in history.
Well, these were some famous generals from history.
Wow. Anyone you
Can you
know?
give us some more details, Nathaniel?
Was any of them an
I
archer?
can tell you about blah 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 with the great battle and the warrior blah 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 blah
Who's blah blah blah, and what's the warrior of blah blah blah?
The other thing you would note is
Cutting corners here.
it looks like the floor has a panel that could be open. You'd guess that's where a body may be buried. Although there are several names here, so you're not sure which one might be buried, but so far it looks like the grave has been undisturbed. Whoever defiled this grave didn't try to dig it up.
Are the religious symbols or anything like when you say things were scratched out? Was there a religious symbol scratched out of some kind?
It looks like there was, but it's hard to tell what the religious symbol was of.
Well, it's clearly this area has been desecrated by these fiends, or maybe it was the cultists. It could be anyone, but they clearly don't. The skulls and this temple has clearly been defiled by some kind of evil existence.
Yeah.
You guys should all go kill them, and I will tell your story.
I think we probably just fought two of those restless souls of some sort, maybe. Two of the ones here.
Lazarus will go over to the panel that you said that could be opened with the body inside.
Mm-hmm.
Kneel down and say, "I'm sorry, but we're in a dire situation, and we need your strength." And I'll open it up to see if there's any items that could potentially help us.
Alright, so you open up the floor there. And as you do, there's definitely a stone coffin underneath it. But
5 wraiths.
there is there is movement as suddenly several wraiths would just come out of the floor around you.
Oh, joy. Oh, crap.
You do not belong here. And it would say, close this or die. And they don't actually attack you just yet.
Choices.
What do you want to do?
I will first say, I understand. I truly don't want to desecrate the grave of such an important person of history, but we're fighting against the cultists, the believers of Yunogu, and we need as much help as we can get. So anything you can provide us to fight them would be very fantastic.
Give me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Oh Lord, please, come on. Okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Look at
That's
this
a nice
man.
disadvantage.
So the wraiths pause for a moment as you speak. One of them says, the temple has been corrupted by a desecrating force. You must do what you can to stop the corruptive power. If you do this,
We will.
you can use the items that were left behind here. But for now, you must leave this place.
So what do the flashing eyes mean?
Can you?
Just curious.
Is there a way to put you to rest, or do we have to stop this corrupting force at the center?
If you can disrupt the corruptive force, we will be allowed to rest.
Okay.
The
Good,
shadows.
Breakthroughs. We will help you, and I'll put down the lid.
Alright, so as you put down the lid, they sink back into the
Wait,
ground.
can I ask one question first? Sorry.
Get your
Alright.
ass in the room.
We know what we have to do. Let's
You
go
could have
for-
asked, like what the corrupting force was or where it was. Just saying.
You can take away the
Doesn't matter
fun.
what it is or where it is, but we're gonna destroy it.
So intelligence might give you some insight into this, or wisdom. I'll say you can roll either. Any of
Let's
you.
go, wisdom. Let's go.
Oh, all right. Unfortunately, Arnish, you are exhausted, so you'd have disadvantage right now on skill checks. So you have to
It'd be
roll
rough.
again.
I know that pain.
Aren't you just a party
I am
pooper?
intelligent.
All right. So I'll say, Arnis, you wonder if he's talking about whatever that shadowiness is. Maybe that's the corrupting force. Some kind
No,
of.
he could be talking about either Nathaniel's poetry or the shadowy.
Damn.
Oh, the shadowy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, to be safe, we should kill Nathaniel just to be safe.
Mm.
I know you all are joking, but don't say those things.
No, you all are joking, but it hurts.
Hurts my feelings.
Oh, man.
Hey, Fitz, you can go walk in front of those two skulls. I took the blow the first time. All yours, buddy.
Is the okay? Well, I guess we
I
won't
got
know till we
this.
get there.
Hang
Okay,
on
wait,
a
let's-
sec,
let's-
actually.
whoa.
Deska
Yeah.
and Oririn, as the light leaves you, I need a con save. As you almost feel like the shadows begin to drain you.
I went to look at my
Just,
spell list for a second.
Like, wait, where? Oh, God!
I legit looked away for a second.
All right.
Oh, Oririn.
We're like the bad parents that leave their kids behind in the door.
This.
Mommy, where did you go? So you two would take 4 necrotic damage.
Wait, I
as
think
you...
I can do this, right? I can
This
reroll.
is some old.
Oh,
bullshit.
yeah, go ahead. Give me a reroll then. Whoa, wah, wah. All right, yeah. So you would both take 4 damage as the shadows begin to drain you, literally.
Ow! And then I will bonus action dash and be like, "Yo,
Wait, guys.
the darkness hurts."
All right,
Don't
everybody
go in the
stick
dark.
close to
It
me.
seems like at least prolonged exposure to shadow in this area is
I went to
dangerous.
go check my spells, and then everybody took off.
I'm going to
Come on.
pull out my lightstone.
All right,
Yeah.
go
Me
ahead.
too.
At this point, I'm gonna pull out a torch as well, because now there's no point in being in the shadows.
All right, so the darkness is pushed back as you all start pulling out some light stones.
Where's the torch? Where are you?
Are we still in that first
Uh,
hour? Because I only have that dark vision for an hour, right?
Yeah,
It's an hour. It hasn't been an hour.
It hasn't been an hour yet, no.
So looking down these hallways, do I see anything with the 300 feet in particular? Because I can see pretty far.
Just to the edges where you see there's stone.
Yeah, that's a wall.
You would
Jessica,
see
come over here.
there's a door here,
Yep.
and
What?
a door down the hallway a bit.
Lots of skulls down that hallway.
What do you want,
There's
Les?
a door here.
Check out this door. See if there's any traps or anything like that.
Well, I opened my eyes wide with my detect magic.
Now
Yeah.
that he's standing there, is this thing glowing?
Strangely enough, no, it is not.
Okay.
Although,
broke
Fitzgerald, what is your passive perception again?
24 with light.
You hear some kind of buzzing noise coming from the south.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, this
Can-
is a hearing. This isn't sight, so light doesn't
Does
really
it
matter.
sound like that last creature we involved with, the buzzing one?
Yeah, the mosquitoes.
Oh, yeah, actually, it would sound similar.
That was a
That's coming from over here.
chasm? Is that how you say that?
A
They were
chasme.
nasty, that's what
A
they were.
chasme.
Yeah, here, I think it's still in your notes.
Yeah.
Under demons.
Man.
I would, as Lazarus and Deska are looking at that door, I would tell Lazarus, or I would just say in general, another one of those mosquito demons is nearby. I can hear it buzzing around, so if you can get that door opened, have at it, but
Alright.
just be aware.
I'll move down here. I'll tell Desco, just continue with that. If anything comes up, I'll defend you, I suppose.
Okay.
Alright, so the north door here doesn't seem to be locked. It seems like it's actually pretty busted up.
Can
And
we see through?
you would see that there is a faint light coming from under the door, so there must be a light source in the room, as the shadows are now retreating from both your light and the door's light.
Nathaniel, wanna open it up with Mage Hand?
Sure. Mage hand.
Boom.
Alright, so you push the door, which is pretty heavy. Actually, I would probably say Mage Hand would work, because the door might resist a bit. You might have to put your back into a push to open these two doors inward.
Alright, I'll open it up.
Alright, so the doors kind of fall apart as you push on them, falling inward, making a bunch of noise. And you reveal a room that is in pretty bad disrepair, with several rocks that look like they've caved in and destroyed the room. Kind of in the center of the room, you see a light coming from a demonic-looking statue.
Huh. Deska.
It's right here.
Yeah.
The statue looks like some sort of gangly, ghoulish-like creature.
Is it magical?
Is it magical? Good question.
Yes, it is magical.
It is magical, man.
I don't want to get close. Nathaniel, go.
No, I'm fine back here.
Fine.
Oh, I bet you are.
Oh, is Harold in the light back there? Is he staying in the light?
He should be.
Okay. He'd be within 40 feet of you. So, Lazarus, you're walking up to the statue to examine it?
Slowly,
should be.
yes.
Alright, so
Yeah.
I will
Something
slap him with
happened?
guidance before he walks away from me.
If nothing happens, I'm gonna probably call over Fitz. or
Hang on
Arnis.
one moment. As you approach the statue, it glows for a moment with a green fire. And several
use.
creatures seemingly appear from nowhere.
Yep, that makes sense.
Give me initiative rolls.
And I did not create a guide to help you guys with investigating magic. I am sorry. That is not. I can do a lot of things. Investigating magic was not one of them.
Yeah, let me make sure I'm not
Beast.
clicked on the stupid torch. Yeah, hold on, that's the torch. Let me move the torch.
These
here.
actually look familiar to you. I believe you.
Oh yeah, yeah, these little
those
bitch. I hate them.
The smelly
Oh.
bastard.
Yep, exactly. The smelly bastards.
Let's see if I could get a second one. I don't need to do that.
That initiative roll, though, Deska.
What can I say? I wish it was an attack roll.
I don't think so.
God.
Alright, so the first person to act.
It's probably a surprise, right?
No, it wouldn't be surprised. Actually, they are almost kind of surprised that they are here. So I think both sides are kind of like, what? Deska, you would act
Okay.
first.
Damn, you lucky. Because if that was an actual surprise little goat man, you'd be dead right now. That's gonna. No, they're stinky. It's not gonna work. Never mind. She
Oh,
won't use the new dagger.
That's right, they are stinky. So you started your turn within 30 feet. I need a con 13 save. Con save DC 13.
Am I within range of you, Laz? Let me check.
Yep.
Here we go
10
again.
feet.
Yeah, big B, boom.
Did I just put an aura around myself?
Oh, Arnis, you don't have to roll yet. But
Oh, I thought we all did. Okay.
no, just on your turn when you start. But yeah, you can put an aura
I'll wait to
around you.
fail.
You can wait till your turn.
That's 3 20s tonight and none on an attack roll. Alright.
There we go.
All right, so yeah, you would get a bonus if you were within
Okay.
10 feet of him.
I passed.
So yeah, you are unaffected by the aura of rotting
Alright.
for now.
Let's do this. I automatically get advantage because it's the first round and they haven't gone yet.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm gonna do is
The new knife.
they're probably immune to poison. Look at them.
Yeah, but if you
Uh,
remember, it also adds one. Doesn't only add 1 to attack rolls. It also adds 1
Yeah,
to
but
attack damage.
my returning also does +1/+1.
After you use
Oh,
your
okay.
act up first.
Yeah, it also
bonus-
takes an action to activate it. And I don't think anyone's attuned to it yet because you need a short rest.
Yeah,
to
I haven't
attune
attuned to it yet. That's also another point.
Oh,
I'll bonus
yeah.
action disengage here.
Mm-hmm.
Sharpshooter this guy in the back with my returning dagger.
Or actually, I haven't seen. I'm surprised because it doesn't actually say you have to attune to it, so I might be wrong on that, which might be why it's rare. So you might just be able to use it.
Oh wow.
But go ahead.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, so you do. So you back off a little. You said
Yeah, this is at advantage.
you disengaged.
Yeah, bonus action. 16.
All right,
to hit
so
this
16 would strike as you throw your dagger right at him, getting sneak attack and doing 25. Nice hit.
guy. Alright, and then
He turns around angrily towards you.
I will stand. I kind of want to stay in the aura though, because I don't think I can make it on my own. But I will stand here.
Surprise, gotcha.
All right, so the Boule Zhao go. This one watched you throw that dagger and is going to jump into this wall here and launch himself over, jumping like 18 feet into the air, landing here. And
hate you.
he is going to try to smack you with his barbed tail, whipping it towards you. Crit, but I have a feeling I know what's going to happen.
Yep.
So you use your reaction to use silvery barbs. Who are you giving advantage to?
I will give advantage to Lazarus.
All right,
Don't.
Lazarus, you have advantage on. You can't say anything. What do you mean? Don't. You don't know what he's doing.
Don't.
Stop
I'm
using.
like, don't.
Stop using magic on me. You have advantage on your next attack or whatever, Lazarus, and he gets to do a re-roll. So he'll make another roll. 11 versus AC, I think, would miss you.
Yeah.
Alright, so that one missed.
From a crit
And Nathaniel, you did use your reaction to do that.
myself.
This one here is going to swing at Lazarus with the flank. Once again, using his tail. Shoosh. Crit! Haha!
What is this?
I don't know.
Fortunately, I can only do that once a round.
Yep.
Yeah, a round, folks. Sorry.
Take that,
So,
Nathaniel,
hey,
and your stupid
I probably
silvery
would have went
barbs.
down. So no, this is the second time they've crit Laz, dude. These things have it out
Yeah.
for us.
This is like anti-Laz. Why is it not rolling damage? What's going on? Is this macro broken?
Oh my goodness.
Lazarus's god comes to protect him. It's like, no, you don't get to roll the dice.
Not this one. Not today.
Not today. Why is it? No, that should be right. Why is it not rolling?
I didn't want to.
Alright, I guess I'll just roll it manually. So that would be a crit. Oh. Ouch. Alright, so double 12 plus 2, 26 points of damage. And I need a con save.
1 second.
Are you immune to disease?
He is.
Yes.
Alright, so never mind. You are automatically immune to the effects of this creature. So this one here is going to swing at you at the flank as well. 13 would miss you, and the south one, 9 would miss you. Alright, so the rest of them would all miss, ending their turn. Lazarus, first off, I need a con save for their stinky aura.
Yeah.
13. I think that makes it. Let me double check. Yeah, that just makes it.
Yeah,
So
it was a
you
DC 13.
you managed to resist, and you are unaffected for this round. What are you gonna do?
You know what? I was gonna dodge, but honestly, fuck these guys. Bonus action Shield of Faith.
Okay.
I have advantage. Might as well use it. I'm gonna attack this guy.
Alright, so you chant, bringing up an aura around you of magical defense, and you swing. Hurrah.
And it's gonna be a level 2 smite, so I'm just gonna roll it manually if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine. That's 4d8. Oh,
Oh my god.
that is
A
unfortunate.
lot of red.
Still a nasty hit, as there's a bunch of radiant energy badly wounding him, but he would still be alive.
Fuck
Second
that
attack?
guy. I'm gonna attack again.
Alright, the second
This time
attack.
level 1.
The second attack would fell him, as more radiant energy
Okay.
brings him down. So you spent your spell slots, ended your turn, right?
Yep.
Fitzgerald, what are you gonna do?
Wheeling around, I hear all the commotion all of a sudden. Am I in range of his aura?
Oh yeah, you would be 30 feet, so go ahead and give me
Okay.
a con save, as this one jumps here and you are engulfed in the aura. So you would fail necrotic energy taking hold, doing 6 points of necrotic damage, as you feel yourself being drained.
Oh no, whoops. Okay.
Fuck, this is bad.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna wheel around, just feeling the nausea roll over me and realize what must have happened. And I see this guy on Deska, and I'm gonna steady aim, just shoot him from where I'm at.
Alright, so you take a shot at advantage. Oh yeah, 25 would strike. Is that a magical
No.
arrow? I don't think it matters, actually. No, it would matter. So he is struck with the arrow for 13 points of damage. And he turns angrily towards you. Anything else?
That's me.
Oririn, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna start by shooting this one.
Alright, so you take
Probably
aim.
a con save as well.
Oh yeah, con save. Thank you for reminding me. I continue to forget that.
Oh my god! That's
You do get a
reroll.
reroll though, right?
Lucky.
Yeah, with lucky.
Well, unfortunately,
Not
not
lucky.
not so lucky. And you would take 7 points of damage from the
Holy
aura.
shit! What?
I'm gonna use healing second wind to just heal myself back to full.
Really? For 7 points? All right.
It's more than that because I took 4 before
Oh, okay.
the other trap, and I'm gonna shoot him.
All right. You take a shot, blasting him twice. Well, the first one misses, but the second one connects, stealing 10 points of damage and causing him to stumble backwards. Anything else?
Nope.
Is Harold hiding?
By the way, I need to roll a stealth.
All right, Nathaniel, what are you gonna do?
First I'm going to do some insulting words. to
Oh,
the guy next to me.
I need a con save first off.
Oh, yep, we can do that too.
Oh, they're so stinky. Yeah, you're okay.
So what is it? Some insulting words. I always forget the name of this. Unsettling words. That's
Unsettling. All right, and you're giving him -8.
Yep, and then the guy next to me, and I'm going to cast at level 2, Dissonant Whispers.
All right, so it will roll a saving throw. That is a wisdom save. Luckily, he's very good at wisdom saves. He would get a -5.
Awesome. So he takes 10 damage and then must run away from me.
So he will leap through the air back to where he started, giving all 3 of you oppies.
Yay!
Yeah.
If you can... Well, actually, no, not Deska, because she used her oppie, it looks like, right?
No, I just did that because I was about to take.
Oh,
I
okay.
preempted you. Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, so go ahead. Spend your reactions and take attacks if you wish.
One
Right.
off.
Nice.
So,
Oh,
Deska, I think you killed him with that second attack. Yeah, so you stab at him as he jumps and his body goes flying through the air and just lands over him.
He land and die.
Ragdoll effect, bro.
Yeah, pretty much. You just
I love
ragdolls.
making them run away. It's so much fun.
That got me. I can just picture.
So that's it for Nathaniel.
Yep.
Arnis. And you used your reaction too, right, Arnis? Oh, yeah, I guess you get it back right now, so that's fine. What are you gonna do?
First of all, the first time ever I made my con save against these stinky bastards.
Alright, so you are
you have
unaffected.
disadvantage.
No, not on con saves, just on
It's
Oh.
checks.
on ability checks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's I think that's level 3 of exhaustion is disadvantage to saves and attacks.
Yeah, that would have been.
But
Yeah, so I'm going to go up and I'm going to attack this guy.
alright, so you stab him with your spear, hopping up on that rock there.
Yeah, 2 attacks.
Yeah, first one lands 15 for 6, and second one another 15 would land a second stab for another 5.
And then for the bonus action, I'm going to unarmed strike.
Alright, so you give a little punch, maybe turn your spear sideways and or kick him in the face or something. Go ahead, give me an unarmed strike. 14 would strike. Whap.
Possibilities are endless.
Doing another 5 points as it stumbles back and is now very much looking at you. Anything else?
No. I shall patiently wait.
Deska. Top of the round.
Yep,
Yep, con save. Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
You take 8 points of necrotic damage as the
Ooh,
nastiness
Holy shit.
attempts to overwhelm you.
yummy. Alright, I will steady aim returning dagger this guy.
Am I the only one who didn't use con as a dump stat?
Dump stat con. It's the best build. Ooh-ha-ya.
Alright, no, unfortunately, 10 would miss as your dagger flies past, immediately returning to your
Unfortunate.
hand.
Alright. I'll die next turn. Let's go. Bonus action. Nah. Yeah, actually. I'm gonna bonus. No, I can't bonus action. I am a turn.
Oh wait, I should mark myself as wounded.
If you're below half. So the Boule Zhao
About
is
half.
going to actually kick off this wall and jump over Arnis, tail attacking him, but it would give Lazarus an Oppie as he does so.
Yes.
Alright. Oh yeah, you would connect. Doing 9 slashing. Oh, doing 27 points of damage as you smite him, punishing him for doing that. He's looking wounded, and he attacks Arnis with his tail. Oh, natural 1, so apparently you messed up his attack as he jumped. This one here is going to tail whip Lazarus as he's attacking his ally. Whoosh. 22, I think, would strike.
Yeah.
Alright, so you take a...
Let me do a. Oh, never mind.
you take a barbed tail strike for 8 points of piercing, and luckily you are immune to the disease, so nothing else. That is it for the Boule Zhao. Lazarus, I need that con save. Start of your turn. Oh! Oh.
Wow.
7 points of necrotic.
Okay.
What do you...
I'm gonna use Harness Divine Power, get a spell slot back,
Okay. There's a
and
bonus
let's
action.
go for this guy. Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Alright, so you turn around swinging 26 woodland to hit for 12. Any smite?
And
Oh, alright. So 29. Ouch, he is wounded. Ah!
and one more attack.
Alright, you spin around, cutting him again for another 10 points of damage.
No
He's-
more smites.
And he is looking badly wounded. Fitz.
The new one, I'm just watching from this doorway as they just like
Appear.
parkour around like in the air, just
Yeah.
like stabbing at shit.
Huh.
And I'll just steady aim and shoot at this one that just showed up.
I forgot you can't see in the room, so you
No,
just see
I just don't
You
know
just
what
see
it's-
demons like landing and attacking. You're like, what is going on? It's like
No,
Cirque
the
du
Oracle,
Soleil in there.
It's like Lazarus goes, it's like, hey, come check this out. Then I just see demons just jumping out of the corner like a Jack in the Box, like ah.
Like Cirque du Soleil demons in there. Ha!
was great.
Ha! Alright. So as he lands, he takes an arrow from you and just falls over dead as you get him like right in the neck. Anything else?
Oh, that's me. Yeah.
Oririn.
Sorry, I couldn't tell there was more guys in there because I still can't see. I'm just like, all right. I thought we were done fighting.
So you move in, seeing another one over here that's attacking Lazarus.
I'm just gonna shoot him.
Alright.
Just end him.
So you harness energy, firing twice. Unfortunately, you would miss twice. And I do need that con save at the beginning of Fitz and Oririn's turn, because I forgot.
I forgot as well.
Because you are technically within the 30 feet. Alright, so I'll start with Fitz.
I will not roll higher than a 5.
Fitz, you take 7. Oririn, you take 3.
It's all dumped Constitution.
It's a dump stat. I don't know
I
why.
have
y'all are
plus
doing-
7.
I
it's
have
not a
plus
damn stat.
1, but
I
I'm
have
just
plus
rolling
7.
low.
I keep
Yeah,
failing.
Oririn's just rolling very bad.
He's just
Harold.
Harold is still stealthy.
He's just hiding over there. Alright, Nathaniel.
Seeing as these guys are mostly dead despite all of the damage my friends are taking, I'm just gonna vicious mockery this guy.
Yeah, mother. Alright, he's gonna make a wisdom save. He rolled a 2. So
That's what I rolled too.
He feels bad taking 2 points of damage And just remind me he's at disadvantage on his next attack. Arnis. Yeah, con saves as well.
Yeah.
So you made it. Arnis, con save.
Please.
Oh. What's your bonus to your con? There's a button you can use to roll a con save in your sheet. Do you know what your bonus to con is? And you're muted if you're talking. I can't hear you.
If you're on beyond the top left, you can just click on your saving throw square.
I do not have a bonus for con, so. Oh yeah, I do. +1. What big deal?
+1. Alright, so you are affected, taking another 5 points of necrotic damage.
Not another. It's the first time today I've taken necrotic damage.
Fair enough.
Wasn't the wraith's damage necrotic?
Fair enough, yeah, it was.
Fair enough, yeah.
Just fair enough again.
And they killed you, so...
Counter fair enough.
Okay, stink damage. My first
Stink damage.
Stinky goat damage. Alright, so what are you going to
do? Because I said whenever I hit with both of my spears, I leave them in that victim. I'm unarmed strikes on this guy.
Alright.
So he's going to take 3 unarmed strikes here.
So you do still have the short sword that's magical, don't you?
I do, but I don't want to draw it. I want to tumble in and attack. Yeah.
Alright, so you take some attacks. 20 would strike with the first. Bap. For 8. 19 would strike again. For 7. And you would snap his neck with that kick.
Oh my god.
And the group is safe for now.
Okay, what the fuck is up with this thing? You didn't even touch it, and it just...
So
I didn't even touch.
Yeah, you just kind of walked up to it. So the statue, you would notice something interesting. Now that it's quiet and you have a chance to take a look, there are 3 symbols at the base of the statue that almost seem like they're seeping shadow, which of course immediately disappears as the light touches it. But it almost looks like these symbols are like producing the same shadowy darkness that you keep seeing at the edges of your light vision.
Well, let's destroy them. You're a big man. Beat it up.
How stable is
okay,
it?
hold on. You're a magic guy, and you just told him to smash a thing that clearly has magic emanating from it. Don't you know?
I'm gonna swing my sword.
So you would know, those trained in Arcana, that destroying magical items often do release the energy and could cause destructive waves of damage.
If you're doing that, I'm stepping outside. I'm not a part of idiocy.
Alright, so Lazarus, are you still swinging at the statue?
Who came outside. Mr. Smash It.
No. I'll hold my sword.
Love how everyone just ran out of the room.
Yeah.
Alright, so dispelling it might be an option. If you still have a dispel magic. Though you imagine it's probably fairly powerful.
So if I approach it, do I... Any symbols, any magic... I mean, obviously it's magical, but can I
Go ahead.
Can I learn anything about it that might assist in my ability to potentially get rid of it?
Yeah. You have Arcana training, right?
Jack of all trades.
I also have a question.
So you think... Or go ahead, what's your question?
Oh, no, you can answer this question first. It's probably more relevant to my question anyway.
So you think dispel magic is an option to get rid of the energies coming off of this thing. Another option might be a magical ritual, but it would need to be done by someone with ritual caster, which I'm not
That's
sure.
what I was just about to
bards
ask.
have.
I was gonna say if I cast ceremony on it, would it have any effect of some sort?
Not ceremony, but there are certain rituals that can be used to dismantle magical traps and the like, which you would have to have ritual caster to do, though, which I'm not sure if anyone has that.
I believe bards have it, don't they?
Do they?
She's a cleric, also.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Clerics, I think, have it as well. Well, do bards have it?
I mean, I have identify, but I don't know if that means I have ritual caster.
I think bard can ritually cast.
Yeah, if you're able to cast identify as a ritual, then you probably have ritual caster.
again, I'm just doing what D&D Beyond allows, so
Isn't it like everyone but sorcerer or something like that?
it might be.
I'm not sure. I know that just there's an ability certain casters get called Ritual Caster, which does different things.
I'm trying to look it up really quick.
It says bards, clerics, druids, artificers, and wizards can ritual cast.
All right. So you think that if you spent 50 gold pieces worth of components and had 10 minutes, you might be able to dismantle this with a ritual.
You guys want to let me take the 10 minutes and somebody has 50 gold pieces of components?
Yeah, I'll help you with that too. I say as I cough up a little blood.
Do we have the 50 gold pieces of components? That's not something I have with me.
We have those ritual components. I mean, religious components, which I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you can use religious, arcane, or nature components.
And you can also gather some components from these demons.
Well, you gather essence. Essence has to be turned into components through alchemy.
Oh, never mind.
So the question is, do we have components? Because I know we have essence out the butt. I just don't think we've ever really done anything with the essences.
Yeah, I have my
I
component
have no
pouch,
idea.
but I'm sure it doesn't have 50 gold pieces worth of components.
If I pay his pouch 50 gold, will that be the same?
No. You just put 50 gold in the pouch like a vending machine.
It's just like, bah, everything's dispelled. I think that we lack the ritual option, so maybe spell magic might be.
I have 3 vials of holy water, which were like 50 gold apiece or something like that. But I don't think it's the same.
So holy water actually could probably substitute. How many did you say? You had 3 vials?
I have 3 full vials of holy water.
So you think if you use 2 of those, that might be a substitute you could use for the
Let's
components.
go. It wasn't a waste of money, but it's expensive as shit.
What the hell do I have a flute?
A flute will probably not help in this situation. You play a jaunty tune, but the statue does not react to
I pull
it.
out my drum kit and I start banging away, casting a spell. And I ask you to pour the holy water on the drums.
Yeah, I'm like, alright, hold on. I've never done this before.
So you start doing the ritual using the holy water. Who's doing it? Is that Nathaniel or Disco?
I've got a +1 to Arcana unless someone else wants to.
So there's no actual roll. It's just time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll
just-
do it.
Then
then.
you
it's
just
definitely me.
you just
If it's talking,
need
it's definitely me.
you just
Well, I
need
thought you said it had to be a ritual caster, and that's only in the
yeah.
bard,
So
right?
you have to have ritual
me.
casting, and you have to have the components.
I am both of those things.
Okay.
Well, if you
Yeah,
want it,
whoever,
she'll
just
hand
do
you
it.
the holy water. Alright, lads, calm the fuck down.
It's not
It's
hard.
delic-
You're discussing.
It's delicate.
You're arguing
You
about
can't just
who's gonna
unga
do it.
bunga this, alright? Calm down.
I'm gonna take my potion of healing.
All right.
Alright, go ahead, Nathan.
Lazarus takes a potion of healing. Nathaniel, you will have to be next to the statue to perform this ritual.
Am I not right now?
No.
No.
Statue's
Where's
over
the
here.
Oh.
I'll hide behind this rock.
How much?
These,
how much is, potion
These
of healing?
are statues as well, but they look more decorational.
As
How
I-
much is potion of
2d4,
healing?
2d4 plus 2.
As I start the
Holy shit.
ritual, right before I start, I say, "This is going to take me a good 10
my
minutes.
lord.
Maybe the rest of you want to come in here, close the door, and we maybe just take a full hour and rest up a little bit."
The door's shattered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't close the door, unfortunately.
But I think for now we should let the ritual play out and see if anything comes to contest it, and if not, then we'll take our rest.
True, and I'm trying to check if
Where
I
am
have
I?
any
Where's
of
my
those.
token? Am I
All
underneath?
right, so I need a d20 roll.
Does anybody know where I'm at? Because I see 2 Lazaruses, but I don't see my token anywhere.
You are
There.
here, yeah.
Yeah, you're over here.
Okay, Nathaniel must be. Can I?
There's torches all over the place.
This one's
I'm
mine.
gonna reload because I can't. All I can see is Nathaniel there, so I'm not sure.
Oh,
if
that was the light from the statue. I'm stealing my torch. Just because you can control it, don't make me change the permissions.
I got
So-
mine right.
While we're doing this, before
You
we
still
get
need the
started
D20.
officially,
Yeah, D20 roll. 17. Alright, so actually, 10 minutes would pass as you finish the ritual, and it seems like the flowing shadows stop. And you immediately notice your lights acting normally as shadows in this area go back to behaving as they should, rather than being the weird, like, sticky shadowiness that it was. And you all would maybe feel a bit easier as well.
Nathaniel would pull out his book and write, "As an amazing adventurer, I have somehow managed to quell the evil beasts in this area almost entirely on my own."
All right, Nathaniel, that's like $100 for both of those bottles of holy water. I'm gonna
It's
need
nice that I
the
had my companions that were willing to donate such great supplies in my
100 gold.
I
As I
look
rest
at
against the
Lazarus
wall.
and I say, maybe we go back across the crypts now that we've stopped the contaminants from leaking, or however the hell they said it.
I'm not sure this is the only
Well, that's how we
statue
find out.
or the only source.
Should we try to attempt to rest in here? This pretty
let's try a
defensible
short rest
spot.
if you guys are up for it.
Yeah, I'd rather rest right now because I'm almost dead.
Me too. And I have my max cut like a lot.
Oh, you're saying full rest? I mean, what time of day is
No,
it?
not a full rest, a
No,
short rest,
short.
but
Yeah.
that is a fact.
Yeah, do you want to do a short rest? Or try to?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, preferably yes.
Alright. And actually, I was going to say we should do a 5-minute stretch break,
How-
but we are
How
going to...
almost dead are you, Lazarus?
Very close
Lad.
to dead.
Yes, me and him
I'd
both.
give him. I've got one healing potion, guys.
No,
Give
no,
it
no,
a
no.
last.
Don't worry. I tried to
get
use
back.
when it was shit. It didn't work.
why don't we do a quick 5-minute break? Let everyone use the restrooms and stretch a little.
I let's go
All
say
right.
to honest, I'd hate to take it from you.
Well,
If you
No, you wouldn't.
she
bought all the
dead
ones
eye
I
looks
had.
at Lazarus. I'm not talking to you.
Stop lying. To your companions. You horrible person.
so if you're down that much, take it. I mean,
Thank you. And I'll
Yes.
look at Laz and say, again, I've never stolen from my compatriots. I don't know where you get this from.
You've stolen from me.
What? What did I steal from you?
You stole his
My
heart.
heart.
I almost yelled virginity, but I didn't.
He's a pure paladin. Oh, man.
He is
Keeping
a pure
himself
Oh
virginal.
my god!
Anything
I told you those
pure, though.
potions were fake.
Wait, why are
They're
we using
fake.
potions if we're about to do a? short
They're
rest?
tainted. I don't know. Look at your party. I don't know why they're
I don't
tainted.
know. Everyone's just
Everyone's-
like, oh, chug our
Everyone's just
potions.
drinking. Like, oh, we're drinking
We did that
potions.
3 times. We're about to short rest. Just use it. Aye.
Nah, my
We
friend
are
offered-
I
about to
would have healed
maybe
you if I
short
rolled
rest.
lower.
Maybe it's not for sure. We're in a dangerous spot, and my homie offered me a potion. I'm going to drink the potion.
We're
No,
more than
he
likely
offered
gonna
it for
die.
Lazarus. You just took it.
No, he offered it to Lazarus. Lazarus said no. Then he offered it to me.
No, he took it. He's
Pretty
he's,
sure
he's
you
a
just
I'm
rougher.
like chimed
going-
in. Like, oh, if he doesn't want it, I'll take it. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's not all right. Someone wasn't paying attention to the dialogue at all. I'm going in the corner.
She is a thief.
Wait, so is
I'm
that
gonna-
is that the
She's a thief and
potion?
you're a grave robber so far.
What?
Is that the
Yeah, what's wrong
potion
with thieves?
that was 2d4 plus 2 that you rolled the 2 ones on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so instead of it rolled the exact same, so I guess that was the same potion.
That was
So
the
I
same
guess
potion.
instead of Deska getting it, Lazarus drank it.
The what?
No, last drunk one earlier and got.
Yeah, yeah,
I
I
got
had
the
one.
same
Oh, I
thing.
see. So you both drank one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had one myself. I don't remember who gave
Alright,
it
I'm
to
gonna
me.
get a
Someone
Diet
gave it to
Coke
me.
real quick.
Jeez. That fucking what's his name? That nasty hand messed up my HP.
The rate.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Orarin, why are you so far away from the door? I will. Harold, why is he perched on that fucking
I
rubble
was gonna
over
go
there
over
like a
here, but I
gargoyle?
was like, I don't want to trap myself in there. Oh man.
To be fair, so far, every encounter we've had so far is because we're fucking with everything.
Yes,
Everything
but
we
that's
see, we fuck with.
fun.
I mean, you literally step into traps, so.
Well, I mean,
There is-
this encounter was necessary because our goal is to eliminate the corruption.
If we have enough health to tank it, we can just walk through everything.
Let's go.
I'm really
Alright.
tempted to walk back across to the crypts.
We ready to continue? Is everyone back?
Yep.
If I die,
Yes.
I
I
die.
don't think anybody left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we all just chilled
It
here.
was just me grabbing a Coke. All right.
Yeah,
All right. So we're going to attempt to do a short rest. Give me a
So before we do, what I
yeah.
wanted to do earlier, before the ritual started, was I would like to come over here to this intersection, and I'm going to set up my two little pitons with the string and the bell, and then I'm going to come back and join everybody over here, and then boom.
All right.
That's what I do before we start our short rest.
All right. D20 roll 6. Oh, are you playing a Song of Rest?
Yep.
It will make some noise, so that'll increase the likeliness of a encounter.
I'll leave it up to you guys, but it's an extra D6.
An extra encounter is usually more than a d6, though.
Yeah.
Up to
I
you guys.
don't care.
I'm okay without the Song of Rest.
Yeah, I'm on.
All right. So no Song of Rest for now.
I guess
For
not.
now.
All right.
Don't worry, I'm at
So,
full health. Thank you
Nathaniel
for
is
that.
about to do some kind of song. Everyone's like, "Oh, maybe we should keep quiet," and he does not for now. And the rest would pass without issue. So go ahead and spend some hit dice and complete
Alright, please high roll here. D8.
And
Oh
I
my
think-
god.
I think your bonus is what is it? +3 right now. Your proficiency bonus or +2?
Yeah. That's +3.
So you can do up to 3 of these per long rest.
I don't have medicine trained, but this has happened to us before with like our vitality being leached. Can I do some kind of check to see if it's the same as the Chasme, that after a long rest we'll get our hit points back?
Does anyone have
If it
medicine
turns
training?
information?
Jack of all trades.
So actually, Nathaniel, you can make a check if you want. But Fitz, you might think it's the same. Nathaniel, you're not sure.
Okay.
Like, but anyway, an hour would pass, and you all regain some hit points. Those of you who spend hit dice. What do you want to do?
Is there anything else interesting in this room? These statues over here. I mean, and this
So-
area?
It's hard to tell what this room was before. There may have been a stairwell going up, but it's completely caved in, so you can't go up to the upper level or wherever this led. There is the statue, which doesn't seem like it's natural, just kind of placed in the area. And there are some other statues that appear to be heroic type figures guarding over the area, which might be normal, like the original build. It looks like there was a cave-in where this hall may have led someplace, but it now does not.
And it doesn't seem like it'd be too easy to like move a few rocks and maybe get through here.
No, it would probably, unless you had some way of moving through. Why does it do this? Unless you had some way of getting through the cracks, you would have to use picks and probably take several hours or even days to get through that cave-in.
Never mind. Lead the way, Lazarus. Okay, Jessica, go ahead and run in front.
Should we? Yeah, I'm gonna probably head back over here.
And you do notice now that this area in general is not affected by the dark miasma anymore. So the shadows are acting
Okay.
normally in this area now.
Okay, I'm gonna head over.
Let's be careful.
Oh God, again.
Oh god, again, what?
He's
You got stuck
stuck.
in the wall.
He got stuck in the wall.
Oh, don't go. Stop going in the wall.
Torch, move. Whatever. Fuck you. I'm gonna just put down another torch.
All right.
Yeah. So once here, I'm probably gonna say heroes of the past. Are you there?
There is no reply.
I
I'll
think you
get
gotta
closer.
go open the little thing.
So you're opening the panel again?
Yeah.
Alright, so when you open the panel this time, the wraiths do not appear.
Oh man.
They must have gone to a better
Huh.
place. Anything in there?
God rest her soul.
God rest their soul. Time to loot. Time to
Cling,
grave
cling.
rob.
Then I'll probably say something along the lines of, "I will take this as your permission."
Alright, God.
Thank you.
If this is okay, don't do anything.
And I'll just try to open up the coffin.
Alright, do you have a... So it doesn't look like it is easily accessible, though a crowbar might help to pry the side off.
Aha! Jessica will flip one in her hand and
Of course, you're proficient in great.
Jessica will leave with her
robbing,
crowbar.
right?
She will leave with her crowbar. You get no loot
I was
from me.
like, Jessica's like, aha, and he just hides the crowbar.
So, yeah, do you have a crowbar, or do you have a way of getting...
I do have a
Jessica
crowbar,
does.
but I'm not letting Laz use it until he apologizes.
Alright.
Can I try to use my javelin instead of a crowbar?
You can try. You might break your javelin, though. It's made of wood. It's like a wooden pole.
Jessica
All right,
smirks leaning against
Jessica.
the wall.
Come on, I apologize. You're not a grave robber. You're you're a regular rogue.
Okay, Jessica's a little pissed and tries to open the thing herself with the crowbar.
Give me a strength or athletics.
Alright, let's do it.
And here comes a fail.
Here comes a shut the f- up.
Oh,
Right.
nice.
So Deska gets in there and really pushes, kind of
Rage.
jimmying the coffin open. Inside, you see bones of a peacefully resting what looks like knight. Everything on the knight seems to be falling apart. It's where the knight was wearing plate mail, but it's really old and kind of crumbly. It has weapons that also look like they're really old. It does have an amulet that looks like it's in pretty good condition.
Jessica will put her hands together and pray over the deceased.
What do you want to do?
I'll grab the amulet.
All right. Give
Just
me.
just for point of order, technically now you're the grave robber, Laz. You probably should have let Deska do
Yeah, look at that. I
Yeah,
say with my
no,
eyes
alright.
closed, praying.
I'm okay with that. I
course
received
you are.
permission. Deska didn't.
What did I? I hope you get. fucking
You need
possessed.
to. You need me to roll a what?
Hang on. Let me confer with my notes here.
Nathaniel whispers over to Orin at this moment. This is why you always let someone else pick him up the first time.
Just stand and watch. If you let them, they're running themselves into walls.
Yes.
Oh man.
And then if you record them, you can make money off the stories later. Trust me, I can teach you many things.
So it has the symbol of Heronius on it, the amulet, and yeah, you can take it off without much issue. It looks like it's in
Okay.
pretty good shape, but you have no idea what it does.
You want me to
I know what
bless
I have
that?
to do. Nathaniel, come here.
I will put
need
the
you
thing
to-
back over the casket.
I need you to identify this amulet.
He
Alright,
calls
so-
me grave robber.
Hold it in my hand.
So Deska covers back up the grave and closes it up.
Calls me a grave robber, robs the grave, and then leaves it desecrated. What a guy!
Hush, hush.
You can definitely take a look.
I didn't say that while you were in the area. Should have.
We
So-
want to take 10 minutes now, or
Might as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So if you're doing that, I will need another random encounter roll. So D20.
If any of you wants to roll them, you can always just say roll them.
It's fine. It's fine. I love this. Maybe he'll learn.
All right.
Judgmental prick.
So, as you're doing your little ritual there, you would see something moving in the shadows here. It looks like a translucent figure. Kind of walks around the corner here and starts walking down the hallway. It doesn't
It
look
did
like...
not set off my bells.
No, it did not. And I have a picture for you here, if it loads up. Here it goes.
Man. Laz is a walking juxtaposition. Oh my goodness.
Deska fell in love.
No, Deska's afraid of ghosts, but
So the figure doesn't even seem to take note of the group as it just continues walking down the hall this way.
And no, like, dark shadows around it or anything, right?
No.
Ghost is a ghost is a ghost.
It
Deska,
looks
why don't
sort
you
of
go
like
check it
a
out?
it looks sort of like a priest for the small moment that you saw it. But you're still in the
Right,
middle of
Deska?
doing your ritual, Nathaniel, when this happens. You're about 5 minutes in.
I'm shutting up and just banging on my drums.
Deska has 1,000-yard stare.
Is that do you bang on drums to do your identify ritual?
I wouldn't say bang, but light taps.
All right. I mean, you certainly can, but I would also think like just identification wouldn't necessarily involve your instrument, but it's up to you. All right, so yeah, you would, if no one's going to stop you or do anything, you would spend the next 5 minutes, finish the ritual and figure out what the item is, which I'll just send it to you in Discord, because apparently Roll20.
Well, and if you just want to send me the name in Roll20, I could probably find it in D&D.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry.
Either way works. Discord or Roll20.
Yes, Blink 182.
There you go.
I cannot eat. I cannot sleep tonight. Where did the ghost?
I don't know,
go?
man. That ghost looked like the Llorona, so I'm not getting any closer.
What's the you said it's Erroneous?
Yeah, it's Heronius is the symbol on it.
I might come to you if you keep robbing.
I would say to the who's the paladin again? That was
Lazarus.
Lazarus.
Say Lazarus. What do you think about Heronius? You okay with him?
He's not my preferred god, but I'm okay with him.
Well, then you might like this thing. So if you want to go ahead and put this amulet on, you can get quite a bit of power. You get a +1 to spell attack rolls, and you'll be much more powerful, and you can get more of. I think you can talk to your own god maybe a little bit more. So it's an amulet of the devout +1. You guys want to look it up?
+1 attack, a spell attack.
Spell attack, and it has DC saving throws +1 on spells, and I think you can use a channel divinity once per long rest without expending it.
Whoa.
Oh, hell yeah.
That is... Whoa.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it's only me or Deska.
You use your channel Harness Divine Power way more. I'm way more picky with mine, so you're fine.
I mean, if there was one that's more powerful than the other, it would be Deska's.
And it does require attunement.
Yeah, Deska's is definitely more powerful.
I feel bad taking everything. Please take it.
Well, I mean, honestly, like, I would argue for the RP that Lazarus be the one to take it, just because.
Yeah, because he's a little stealer.
But he's the one that communed with the wraiths and was able to even convince them to give it to us. Like,
He
there's
also-
a
And also,
chance-
do you have any spell attack rolls?
I do. I have a guiding bolt and inflict wounds, but yeah, I don't try to use them because I'm using other shit stuff.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I don't really use mine either, though. All right, fine. I'll take it. Whatever.
it's up
Yeah.
your, I think it's up your alley. I think it's
Jessica
one of
wouldn't
those-
take it because you took it off of the corpse and just desecrated the site.
God, I really wanted it to be like an amulet of protection or something. But I'm okay with this. Yeah, I'll put it on.
All right. So you can't use it yet because you have to attune to it, but you can certainly wear it. It doesn't do anything for
certainly-
you until you attune to
Yeah.
it.
Blinging
That's
out.
It's like a badge that says "I robbed a grave."
Bling bling. Bro.
Oh, I was like, hey, just put that on and go chase that ghost and see what happens. Like, sorry,
There's
conversation.
a difference between robbing a grave without permission and doing it with permission.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not. That's not the problem I have. The problem I have is you didn't fix it back up when you desecrated it. You just left
gonna
it
come
open.
back.
You don't. I don't know
I'll go
that. You
back
just
and
walked
pray.
away.
And
Oh, my
How
Neil
long
and
has it been
start
since you
praying.
guys got divorced?
Ugh.
Jessica wishes.
As
you
they
wish.
argue,
I will take 5 minutes to pray. You guys can do whatever you want for those 5 minutes. I am praying for the souls of the damned and thanking them for their sacrifice and their help.
Gee, who did that before they
Alright.
opened their casket?
So Lazarus takes some time to, I guess, honor the grave site. Give me a, I don't know, give me like a religion or a persuasion check.
Stupid was.
Persuasion. Oh, well.
All right.
Religion
So you
was the plus 0.
so you take your 5 minutes and honor them, and yeah, maybe you feel a little bit better. What does the group want to do?
Alright. Let's fuck off.
so while he was doing that, I would have come to this point, and I'm seeing if I can still hear that buzzing sound.
Yes, it's coming from over here.
Oh my God.
Okay. So then, turning once Lazarus rejoins us, because I assume we're all just kind of standing around, like on guard. I would say, pretty sure that demon is still in that direction. I point over there. Do we want to follow the priestess and see if there's something that way, or do we want to go ahead and confront whatever's down there waiting for us now?
I think we should focus on the cultist, which I imagine would want us to get through here quicker, which I believe would be this way.
Well, there's also another door at the end of this hallway.
Well, you say this
the
way. Did you say
ghost-
this way?
This
Yeah,
way,
that-
where the
That's
ghost
what I'm
headed.
saying. Is I can hear movement down there. So do we want to go down there? Because if it's a demon, it's probably cultist related. Or do we want to go the other way to see if what's over there first?
We don't need to kill more cultists, we need to find their leaders and kill the main one, so let's just bypass this one, I think.
Well, the thing is, we still don't know where we're going. So
And this seems like a place of power for them. So the more we clear out of here, the better for us overall.
Yeah, I'd say
For all
we.
we know, this is where there's summoning.
I
the
say
demon.
let's follow the ghost. That's my opinion, but we can vote for it. I don't care.
Oh my god, there's so many torches.
Everyone's got light sources now.
4 damage changes the man.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think I
so
would say, yeah, we'll go. We'll follow the ghost for now, because I think turning to Nathaniel, I would say, if they're taking the time to corrupt this place, then this might be the place where they're summoning the demons to begin with. Since what we just experienced was basically demons coming out of that totem.
Wait,
Alright,
Laz,
so
wait.
Lazarus,
Lazarus.
as you step there, the eyes of this thing light up. Glowing,
Oh, okay,
glowing red like the other one.
Guys, this one is glowing as well.
Is there a switch?
There might be a switch. Fitz, come over here and check. It's all you, buddy.
Told you, you could just stick your hand in there, it's entirely safe.
No, I'm good. You can do it. Your investigation is not that one. That one's not glowing.
Well, first off, one thing at a time. That one's glowing over there. As I walk by, I'm checking this one. Again, in the same spot that I had found the first one. And if there's nothing there, then I'll move to the next one.
No, as you examine this one, you don't see any issues. There's no
So then I'll
switches or anything.
come to here, and I'm not going to move past it, and so it starts glowing, right?
Yeah, so the eyes would glow as you walk up.
As I look into them, can I see past the glow, or what does me looking directly into the glow do, if anything?
It doesn't seem to do anything. It's just like a red light coming from pinpoints within the skeletal orbs, the ocular eye orbs. You don't see. Well, you can't see past the red light. You could
Yeah.
try to stick your hand in there to feel around, I guess.
Turning
Okay.
to the others, I say, I think that the switch we found over there was just the mechanism for the wall. I don't think. And so therefore the light wasn't there. But I'll check anyways, as I'm saying this as I put my arm in there and I feel around.
Yeah, I'm casting guidance on you as you stick your hand into a random hole.
Give me investigation.
I'm going to say, once again, your ability to observe the obvious is quite outstanding.
So you would, as you're feeling around inside, you do feel some kind of button behind the light.
Oh. I push the button.
Alright, there is a click, but nothing seems to happen.
So the
And
light
it's
is
still glowing?
And the light is still glowing, yes.
I will go to stand in front of the other one.
Nothing happens.
That
Okay.
one's not glowing, right? It's just
No,
this one.
just the
Okay.
one you're in front of.
So I
So
turned
you
to
hear the
group
buzzing
and
noise?
said,
Check
There-
this one.
Alright.
I
So, yeah.
hold out a hand to Lazarus. I'm saying, all right, Lazarus. Now, the last time something happened, it happened to Arnis, but we didn't see anything, so maybe you'll have better luck. Just prepare yourself mentally if you can. I did hit a button, but nothing's changed, so I'm not sure what that means, or if it's even relevant to what's going to happen to you. But go for it.
Go to help Laz on this adventure.
Alright, so Lazarus, you walk past. The eyes are still glowing here. As you step in front of the second one, both eyes would flash, and Lazarus and Fitzgerald, I need charisma saving throws.
Damn. That ain't gonna help you then.
How far away am I from you? Is it within 15 feet for the?
It's 10
additional?
feet. Yeah, you're too
Okay.
far.
All right.
I have an aura around me. Can't you see that?
Yeah. For some reason, I thought that was the torch. This whole time.
Welcome
Oh.
to the club,
Alright.
Fitz.
So there's a
That's one
flash, and the eye sockets are no longer glowing, but it didn't seemingly do anything.
I have a bad.
Oh no, Fitzgerald and Arnis are going crazy.
I have a bad suspicion about this. I hate this.
So with this done, I will then.
I'm just
move
gonna take some
to
notes
this
here for
one.
no particular reason.
Yep. No particular reason.
Oh,
the people
God.
are failing these saves, but
We
don't
just
worry,
can't
guys.
have Laz fail.
They
please.
start believing in Yenogu.
Voldemort?
I would move Lazarus to the side if he allows me to, and I would look into this one. Now looking for a button or a switch. Those are two possible combinations we have.
Give me a sec, sorry.
Yeah, no, of course. Tell us how it was just. We who are about to die salute you, don't worry.
We ain't going nowhere.
Okay, so what are you doing? You're looking in this one?
Yes.
Give me an investigation.
The one time I
So you would feel around, and there is another button in this one.
Oh, we probably have to click them at the same time, huh?
Well, what I'll do is I'll click this one, and if nothing happens, then we're gonna do what he just vocalized. So I'll click it
Alright.
first.
So you press the button, there's a click, but yeah, nothing happens.
So then Nathaniel, I see Nathaniel move into position, and so then we do 3, 2, 1, and then we click.
Alright, so as you press the buttons at the same time, There is a click, but another click comes from the wall here, which slides open partially, and you hear a loud buzzing coming from within. Bzzz.
No
I figured as much.
way.
And then I put my hands out like everybody, like chill for 2 seconds. And how I look at Lazarus and I'll get my bow out and I'm gonna walk over to him and I'll just whisper,
Yeah.
I'll say, it must be hidden for a reason, and it must have a guard for a reason.
We'll make a great story. Go ahead and open it.
Yeah. Why the hell not? You know,
So
I'll open it.
So before we do that, this might be a good place to stop because we
Yeah.
are at time.
Yeah.
oh, Jesus Christ.
Come on, open it. Let us see what we're fighting first before we end.
Nah.
I want to see it with my
We
own
know what we're
eyes.
fighting.
Why don't we do MVP votes?
Good sir.
You'll at least have some MVP points or inspiration points for next week.
Ooh. What's inspiration?
Got 3 votes. Uh, 4 votes. What time is it? It's 10:30 a.m. All right.
In game?
Yeah, in game.
Tight.
You're so close, aren't you?
Oh
Well,
no.
you know, shit happens.
A little bit off.
Oh
All
man.
right, so there's actually a tie. Fitz and Laz, I need a D20 roll off.
Ooh.
I'll give it to Laz because I voted for him for doing.
I'll give it to Fitz.
You're a son
All
of a
right,
bitch.
so I
That's
still
not how
need
this
a
works.
D20 roll off then, if you're both giving it to each
But
other.
I'm the leader, so I get to
If
settle
none of you
arguments,
want
right?
it, I'll take it.
If nobody wants it, I definitely will roll for it. You know.
Oh! All right,
So we
I
both
need
get one?
I need a
Everybody
second roll
Everybody
off.
wins.
Come on, Fitz,
Everybody
please.
wins.
Oh,
my
All right, so
God.
Lazarus, you are MVP. Congrats.
Thank
Good
you.
job,
We
Lazarus.
got
Thank
so
you,
far.
boys.
Nice.
I gotta get going, guys, but that
Yeah,
was fun.
so.
It was fun. Super fun.
GG, everybody. Good
All
job
right,
on
everybody.
All right, see
failing
you.
all our Constitution saving rolls. This
Oh
round.
my
We all
God,
did great.
man.
Jesus Christ.
I'll just say I took 0 damage during that entire run.
I took
You're-
some damage.
Doing great.
I
I
mean-
took a shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
Who's not this
All right, everybody.
You guys are all
Take care.
with your
Kisses to
dumb
everybody.
Constitution. I'm rolling Constitution saves left and right, no problem.
Dump. Come
Bye,
on.
everybody.
See you
All right,
next week,
see you
guys.
next week.
Bye-bye.
Hey, take care.
I have 3 people watching. Hope you all enjoyed the game. I'm just taking some notes. Yosh voted for Nathaniel. I should probably take Twitch votes for MVP. Just it's so rare that anyone actually votes. There isn't generally much involvement from the audience. Well, in any case, I hope everyone enjoyed. I'll see you next week.